Be sure to send your music and beats over to ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com.
Later. Scripts.
It's April Fool's, use news, you're gonna lose. Just do what you gonna do, cause you are not a dude. I ain't gonna do what you want me to do, cause you poop on your shoe, me too, but mine's a cooler. It's April Fool's, use news, you're gonna lose. Just do what you gonna do, cause you are not a dude. I ain't gonna do what you want me to do, cause you poop on your shoe, me too, but mine's a cooler.
I'm taking a break now. Just look at my face, I'm running away, I don't wanna get chased now. I wanted to stay, but no one to keep me up out of the race now. I wanted a cake, but look at your she finna get take down. She getting naked, about to spray shit in my face now. I wanna thank her for the hanky pinky shakedown. She doing tricks, and after that she likes to take bows. Her whole head turns around like a fake owl. She got us hanging out at Camp Crystal Lake now. So Jason finna fuck us up, pull the tape out. So much blood, we gon' need 28 towels. I'm so sweaty and my boxers freaking chafe now. This beat is dope, I feel like I should turn the bass down. I feel like I'm on psilocybin on a Greyhound. I've never really been that violent in your face, pal. It's April Fool's, so the villain's wearing capes now. It's April Fool's, use news, you're gonna lose. Just do what you gonna do, cause you are not a dude. I ain't gonna do what you want me to do, cause you poop on your shoe, me too, but mine's a cooler. It's April Fool's, use news, you're gonna lose. Just do what you gonna do, cause you are not a dude. I ain't gonna do what you want me to do, cause you poop on your shoe, me too, but mine's a cooler.
If you don't like me, you can get lost or hip toss. I give you sick thoughts like Rick Ross and lip gloss. If there's a dope song circulating, it's his fault. Saying that we in the same genre, that's an insult. For music's sake, they stay humble whenever they appear. Cause shit is how we blazing here, it feels like Satan's near. I'll take a dab to go to sleep, awake and make with clear. Face it, we're high enough to have a whole space career. Displaying fear is a weakness you never see in me. Deeper than the frequency, praying to rap's deities. Indeed, the speech, keep it real, he conceal. Keep the steel with me, wheel spinning like Ezekiel. Every feature killed, every beat I produced is dope. Loser don't think you affected me, I'm in cruise control. Relax, I'll drive you crazy with the rhyming schemes. I'm the victims, I paint the picture for your eyes to see. Fuck it up, that's what I do when I'm in the booth, spitting like I got a tooth missing. Listen to the new shit and fuck it up. Give them a hell of a show, still developing flows. Nobody ever get close, I came to fuck it up. That's what I do when I'm in the booth, spitting like I got a tooth missing. Listen to the new shit and fuck it up. Give them a hell of a show, still developing flows. Nobody ever get close, you know I never brag about my so-called.
Yeah, we back. We ain't never left though. Stewie, Cosby, it's our year, man. Look. Hey, more star power than Princess Toadstool. Fuck luck, fuck faith like Miles from Soul Food. The rappers on my plate, they starting to look like Whole Foods. If it's bars that you seek, I am the one you go through. Roses at my feet when I stroll on the ground. Sock a nigga in the head like Homie the Clown. The only way to kill me, you gotta bring a burner. Y'all be getting fucked for studio time like Tina Turner. I'm sorry, mama, cause if you heard that, I apologize. Your whole team is full of rats, look how they colonize. Yeah, make your girl pussy look like a water slide. She love the fact I shoot my shot with class like it's Columbine. They watch me like Father Time, you hearing all these bars of mine. But little did he know I'm a bad boy and was taught to shine. When we cross paths, just make sure you don't cross the line. Knife to the neck and keep swiping like the car decline. It's no discovery, your car got pulled. Team full of electricians, yeah, they all got tools. See how I kick it for the new class like Bruce Lee in the Fist of Fury. Sick before this COVID-19, none of this shit can cure me. Fuck a truce, I'm the wrong nigga to bargain with. I don't got nothing to lose, I'm on my Martin shit. Bitches be massaging my balls, I'm a misogynist. If you niggas gon' make a call, you better call it quits.
Father God, thank you for guiding me, giving me the strength in my weak times. Dollar, thankful for the struggles, God, that armor real. No, it wasn't only me that made me hard to kill. Relationships changing, got an awkward feel. But your strength came in my weakness with that cough revealed. Them late nights I was lonely and full of pain. They say it's pouring when it rains, I'm feeling strange. I'm dropping 60 but still don't feel like I'm Dame. The devil in my lane, he want the leader of the game. Drop down on my knees, put humility in my posture. A Bible and a vibe, stability in my locker. Playing loyal but really your weakest partners. This ain't just no shit I'ma spit up to build a saga. Been worried about my mama, was never on welfare. But it ain't a soul on the globe that's above a health scare. Father God, I ask for grace. If 2 or 3 is in a space, in any given place you should be felt there. I be feeling judged. Anytime I have a good time I feel a nudge. Like some people got a grudge. Thought they wouldn't budge and now they don't give me love. At your table in the club but on the net they throwing subs. Anytime you reach a level, expect to see the devil. That always surface, so you gotta keep a shovel. This is just the cost for when people don't ever settle. Gotta keep myself in this walking in his apparel. Sharper than a bevel on a perfect fade. People see the sunny days, not when he raining on parades. Living out my vows, only reneging if it's spades. Taught to never cave, ignore the pain, being brave. Wow, I got kids who need me to be emotionally present. It's important if they gon' reach the places they destined. My right hand quit the band, got it stressing. Lord, what a lesson, it's the cost of my profession. Counting all these blessings and you was feeling neglected. Chosen and selected, I ain't worthy. You still be having mercy. So now I'm giving grace to the people that really hurt me. That be a struggle admitting how much it hurt me.
How can I forget? How can I forget the things I went through? How can I forget? How can I forget the things I've been through? How can I forget? How can I forget? Never thought I'd get through. How can I forget? How can I forget? I know I get through. Strange fruit in the kitchen. Watch the crack resin go off the dish. Don't mind me, I'm just reminiscing on things I seen in my vision. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I ate syrup sandwiches, never had allowances. I started making beats, then I started making heat. I had to get it off another way. I had to find me another way to make it out. I'm a hood baby, yeah the hood raised me, and I wouldn't change it for nothing in the world. They say I could change the world, maybe I could change the world. One person at a time, let me stimulate your mind. We all been through the hard times, in the memories. We think about the dark times, and realize that those are the best times. How can I forget? How can I forget the things I went through? How can I forget? How can I forget the things I've been through? How can I forget? How can I forget? Never thought I'd get through. How can I forget? How can I forget? I know I get
Got about 1 minute till we officially start. You already know what it is. Send that fire to our email. That's ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com.
The world spins me round and round, but all of your smiles always seem to be the thing that just pulls me through.
1 more minute, y'all.
I really need your hearts right now. The only ones who inspire songs, the reason that I'll never fall in the chaos of this little world we have. I swear that I've got it all. In every dream I bring you along, and with every step I just like to roam. I carry you with me everywhere I go, 'cause you are right where I belong. I don't need the world to know my name. I don't need any diamonds or gold. As long
All genres are accepted.
your hands in mine, I swear I've got all I'd ever want to hold. You're the peace inside my heartbeat, the blessing inside my song. There's no other place that I would run to. You've been my home all along, best part of my life.
Be sure to send your music and beats over to ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com.
Autobots, share the stream.
Dangerous
like I'm a mad gorilla. I am sicker than a salmonella. Feel sandwich than a homie. I will kill a beat a man. I'm iller than a caterpillar. Chilling, having cigarettes while I dish in a wonderland. I'm realer than a kid within a.
All right, if you are here for the first time, pretty much we are a live music reaction and review show for independent artists, producers, and bands across the globe. And it's always an honor when I get to see you guys tap in and pop up. There is a $5 submission fee for the standard, submissions, and if you want to get back in the line multiple times, kind of thing. If you want to have your records played back to back, skipping the line is the best option for that. You basically get to dictate where you are in that specific lineup, and every skip or the $5 submission fee that you guys potentially put in will get you on our giveaway wheels, so that you actually have a chance to win more free skips, free merch, free interviews on the show, and much more. You guys know we have those various wheels that we will put in and sort of utilize to get you guys prizes or whatnot. Every $25 that we earn will basically end up spinning the wheel, and everybody's name who is on that wheel via the skips or the fee submissions, you guys will pretty much have first dibs on that. And now I think I'll also do a thing where the person that activates each tier, you guys can instead of it being a chance for you specifically to, like, you'll automatically get to spin the wheel first, and then I'll do a second spin for somebody else who was also on that wheel. So we'll start doing it like that as well. So you heighten your chances or whatnot, and again, by activating each tier, you basically help everyone out in that process, and you get to benefit from that or whatnot. So if you have any questions about that, always just simply ask in the chat. Make sure that you are liking the stream, sharing it up, let everybody know what's up. Hold on. Live sitting that fire. And I said I was gonna do, hold on. We said we were gonna do the first 3 submissions in the free line, and then we'll take care of those for the day or whatnot. Next time we'll jump into free line will either be if the wheel tells us to, because we have that on the wheel, or if we hit 1 a.m. We'll jump into 1 minute mode and stuff like that for any remaining records within that or whatnot. But you guys know what's up. Soul Sayings, what's good? Hi, appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. And then what's good, Kyle? Welcome back. Welcome. Let me see. I'm just trying to make sure, because I was sharing it out. And then hell yeah, he did. What was your what were you talking about over there or whatnot? Because I was sharing it. I mean, he didn't use to go live on the band. Yeah, but they just, for whatever reason, they just like removed the feature out of nowhere. I have no idea why, how, what was the purpose, if they just couldn't maintain the servers or something like that. But it was fun while it lasted. And they said, as far as what I heard, I saw a post that kind of said that they were going to revamp and bring it back, but they never did, man. So they lagging on that. And it's sad too, because it was another opportunity for them to become, one of the other kind of major players in the streaming game and stuff like that. But it's all good. Like, that is why I never have, what should I say? That's why I've never relied on just one platform, because I know how easily things can just suddenly, they just decide to not do something. Y'all remember, TikTok was one of those things not too long ago. They literally had a whole half of our, the country. Like, we weren't able to even to get on the app anymore until Trump made the deal or whatnot. And so that could happen with any platform, with Facebook, with YouTube, with TikTok, with BandLab. And I feel like it's always best to have and make sure that that we give you guys options to tap in on your preferred platforms, and pretty much go from there or whatnot. 10 Crimes, welcome back. What's freaking good? What's good, 10 Crimes? Mr. 10 Crimes. Well. All right, let me see. Shall we get ourselves situated? Happy Friday, by the way, man. Where's my... It's Friday. You ain't got no job. You ain't got shit to do. I need to bring that back or whatnot. A lot of my buttons got replaced thanks to both my Stream Deck dying, or my Steam Deck, and I had to update one of my programs, which just, again, everything just got replaced in another thing, man. That's why I be hating stuff. I be like, come on, man. Can't you just be what it was? But yeah, so we're on TikTok and YouTube. Bear with us as we go through. If you do end up sending a video, for example, we are able to play that on screen as per usual. And for you guys though, you'll just kind of see it in the back. Hold on, let me make sure. I don't know if I needed to switch the screen or not. Yeah, there we go. So now you guys see, I think, a more proper orientation for it. Give me one last second.
There was a piece of some cheese. What a year.
Okay, let me pop this right here. And then we'll see when that allows me to load in. No, you don't. Please. Oh, come on, man. So now I gotta reclose and reopen just so I can get that in. Let me see. Testing 1 2 3. Yeah, I'll figure that out once I get everything locked in. Let's go ahead and head right into the email and get ourselves started from there. Let's see, BL, we got you up. BL, we got you. Let's go ahead and load you on in. First of the 3 free submissions in the lineup. Again, if you are just now tapped into, so we have a different submission method, but different things that we do, right? It's no longer like completely free. We'll have moments in the show where we'll open that free line, yes, but we wanted to be able to do a lot of different things with the show. One of those things were more giveaways, and to only do the giveaways for those that actually either skip the line or put in that donation fee or whatnot. Because for a long time there were people who, like, throughout the stream, they would skip the line. We'd get to 100, and then that usually triggers the giveaways that we'll do on our show. But only those who were in the building at that time would get to participate in those giveaways. So I always kind of felt bad that, like, those that skipped the line to get us there, that helped pave the way for that, never got to participate unless they were there. So I changed it. Now, whether you put in the $5 submission fee or you skip the line, we'll still put your name on that wheel. Now, that does mean that if we do something like we're doing right now and we're playing you directly from the free line for like the first 3 submissions, you do not get on that wheel. So if you still want to, make sure you put in that $5 submission fee and we'll put you in or whatnot. And of course, for someone like BL right now, if he were to do that, he could send a second song, because then I will put him in the standard lineup again. And we'll put those in between, playlisted records, other things that we'll do throughout the show. And, good luck to everybody who sends to the show, of course, and we'll see what's up. Let me just make sure I'm getting our submissions in the right folder. Okay, so what is this? Quick save featuring Nonsense. Oh shit, hold on. I'm not even on here. Next caller. Who's calling me? How dare you? What happens to the stream on TikTok when that happens? When somebody like tries to call in or something like that. I'd be hilarious if I was on the track suddenly. I can see why you would want me on it though. Video game centric. Let's see what you do.
Quick save, anything I won't play. Zelda, got a held up, what will it take? Start a Pokemon, go and catch a Bulbasaur. Maybe hit a Voldemort, go out and play some God of War. Quick save, anything I won't play. Zelda, got a held up, what will it take? Start a Pokemon, go and catch a Bulbasaur. Maybe hit a Voldemort, go out and play some God of War. Oh, look at Charmander, think it got some heart cancer. Hit it with a quick swipe like it was a card transfer. Never win fights, even against Lord Flanders. Punch him in the windpipe, now it sounds like Carl Sanders. Made the Mona Lisa while eating frozen pizza. Bars keep me warm, even with the broken heater. Caught me smoking reefer in the day, so sativa known to keep the track bumping, kinda like a Sony speaker. Wrapped in Mr. Mimes, I'll cook him like chicken thighs. Go and get a kitchen knife, I'll gut him and twist her spine. I fuck with Black Panther, laughed at Bad Grandpa dancing with the stars. Hope the Samus is the last dancer. Black and red dripped out, looking like Darth Vader. Millionaires complaining, talking about hard labor. Leave a park ranger tied up in the car trailer. Now I bet she ain't as diddly dandy as Bart's neighbor. Hater. Quick save, anything I won't play. Zelda, got a held up, what will it take? Start a Pokemon, go and catch a Bulbasaur. Maybe hit a Voldemort, go out and play some God of War. Quick save, anything I won't play. Zelda, got a held up, what will it take? Start a Pokemon, go and catch a Bulbasaur. Maybe hit a Voldemort, go out and play some God of War.
There's no way that I can freestyle, homie. I got a right to it, cause I don't want people in the chat to be thinking I'm stupid. I do the shit like really cool, and I want to be able to say dope things like, nigga, I'm ludicrous. But when it comes to all the video games that I play, I do it like when I am chilling up on the highway. Somehow when I'm riding my car and I don't even know what the hell is even like going on up in my brain, but I trained the freaking part of me to be able to make sure that I am starting the whole situation. And there's a legend time where I just wanted people to go and like hold my PlayStation 5 so I can buy it. And a lot of y'all don't even know like what I'm gonna do, but at nighttime I'ma write the verse and then you'll be able to hear whatever I said. But right about now I love what you did, nigga, and I'm dead.
Quick save, anything I won't play. Zelda, got a held up, what will it take? Start a Pokemon, go and catch a Bulbasaur. Maybe hit a Voldemort, go out and play some God of War. Quick save, anything I won't play. Zelda, got a held up, what will it take? Start a Pokemon, go and catch a Bulbasaur. Maybe hit a Voldemort, go out and play some God of War.
Listen, perfect. Alright, first and foremost, perfect. Well, my dogs, hold on, my dogs are gonna bark, you know what I'm saying, over here for a bit, because girl just got back. But, first and foremost, man, I think it's the perfect record. Oh my gosh, man, why? I'm just trying to wipe the damn screen, man. Alright, let me get this in here. Alright, so let's start. Trying to figure out where to start the review. First and foremost, okay, is the perfect combination of, you know, what I know from him and what I often, you know, do myself in terms of the more video game rap centric stuff, right? I am often in between that hip hop and nerdcore, and so I thrive in that kind of arena of just like the video game, the Star Wars, the movie references and stuff. And he is very much of that caliber as well, right? If I were to put like him, Dirty B, and Charlie Knight in sort of a proper category. I feel like all of us are perfectly embedded in between, right? Where you could be a complete hip hop fan and still fuck with us, and then you could be a nerdcore fan and fuck with us, because we still know the things that you know are embedded in like geek culture, right? But that beat, right, being very hip hop and then having that almost 8-bit nature, very playful, it definitely is up that alley. And I always say, when you're doing a feature or a collab with somebody, like, you want it to tackle both areas of the artists that are getting on a record together. Sometimes it's more one than the other, and so you'll have a situation where one of the artists are stepping a little bit out of their lane, but if you get it perfectly in there, like, everyone's happy, no one feels like someone's over or understepping. And you know, I still haven't heard a bad verse from you, and so I'm always gonna just I'll let you know if you ever drop the ball and I'm like, nah, this one right here, like, I've heard better. You guys know I will always tell you the truth in that matter. So I still see you as being able to continue to handle things, and in fact, you're just getting better and better with each thing that you do with the beat selection and stuff. This is very close to something that I potentially would have put on the album, by the way. For those who don't know, I did just drop an album, Press Start to Get High, on 420. You can check it out. It's on my Bandcamp. If you go to the link in my bio and the link tree, you should be able to see it. Go, check it out. Let me know how you think. It's free to listen. If you want to purchase it, it's only $4.20. I wanted to do that for the rest of the month. And you can donate more if you want, but it's a labor of love. It's 5 years since my last album, and kind of the first album as well that I have not produced, like, myself and stuff. It was hard for me to get out of that mode. And I got in there, hit 2 songs a day for about a week, and made the 420 date or whatnot. It was fun to just get something in there or whatnot. So I can see the much inspiration. What's the full song? Full song, once everything is gonna be said and done. Wow, somehow it will be in near like 3 minutes exactly, right? You have maybe 3 minutes, 0.2 seconds, after that. But I appreciate that. And hold on, let me make sure that I put this in my beats to write to Telegram thing, so I can lock in with that one. And y'all give me y'all thoughts, man. Do y'all feel like that's a perfect record for me and him to hop on? Just knowing what I have done, both with my previous albums as well as the recent one. What would you guys say for it? And then just to, like, I don't know if I should run. I was gonna run Five Nights at Freddy's or any of the mini songs that I have in those lanes, but I think you'll hear me throughout the day. We'll do that later, but I appreciate you for what you did in there. Let me not forget to add that, because I'm trying to. Okay, that right there. All right, and then, like, I really did not want to freestyle to that either, bro, because I was like, I'm a little bit different, right? I feel like there's a certain amount of energy that we as artists have, that if we write to something a little bit sooner than the amount of times that we listen to it, like, we'll be able to get the best version of ourselves out. But if we listen to it for like a month or anything, we start to wear it out, just like a standard song, right? Even if it's your favorite record, eventually you'll hit a point where it doesn't necessarily hit all those butterfly moments, you know what I'm saying, for you, because you know what's coming, right? That surprise, that first surprise moment, and then the I guess the puppy love, you know what I'm saying? When you're in that relationship and you feel a certain way about it, it'll hit you that way. And so I often don't like to always freestyle at things because I want to get every fresh idea out like for the first time. And you know, it still made me want to rap in there though. I said, you know what? Let's see what's up. But yeah, let me add that and then head over here. And let's see what you said. Literally bumping all the Game Dork albums while cooking this for, hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's how you do. What'd you say? Taking a sec from listening to press start to get high so I can get high and push the start button on this live, man. That's what's up. I appreciate you, Fresh. The W for that, you know what I'm saying? And then 10 crimes saying on the narrow side, I got you. And then let me see what else y'all was saying over there as well. Kyle, appreciate the like. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Hello. That's disgustingly good, man. Indeed. As we proceed. Let me go back up and down and then make sure. Okay, I just want to always make sure that I'm following everybody. Just since I got the first three sides to the line, you know, so every line. You cool if I send a song for my last free skip later in the show and stuff like that. Oh, you said since I got in the first one of the 3 slots, basically, is it cool if I send in a song for my first free skip later in the show? Do whatever you want, you know what I mean? Again, if you guys win things off our will, you are free to use those when you want. Just make sure you send the emails with what you want in the subject line with the hashtag of how you have it, and then you know, we can get in there from there or whatnot. And he said album was fire. I appreciate that, y'all. Listen, you know, we it's our responsibility as just an artist community to keep each other motivated enough to do albums like that at all. And you guys know me, like I'm always more of an album person when it does come to certain situations. I don't often like to just let me do single after single after single after single. I can release each song from the album as a single after a certain amount of time. I can do that. But even then, like, we've started talking about just a new situation, right? I feel like we put a lot of energy into getting people to our Spotify's, our iTunes, our, you know, different things like that, right? Just because everybody uses those apps, but they suck for us as artists, right? Because you could listen to that. Really truly think about it. How many times does it take you to listen to a song before you personally kind of get tired and, like, you know, you want something new from that artist? And so if we are pushing a song or a project on something like Spotify, and, you know, all it takes is, for some people, it might be that like 100 times or something, and 100 even times 10 is not nearly enough to get the amount of money that you spent making the album, promoting it, putting it on the platform in question. Like, let's say you never put stuff on a distributor at all, and then you went with something like DistroKid. They charge what, like $35 a year? That's to keep your stuff up there, and even that is not enough to get to that. And so you have to consistently hope that when you promote it, that people are catching it in that way. But I found that, like, look, we should be supporting people on the platforms like Bandcamp, where not only, you know, are you able to support that artist with whatever amount of money that you want, but they see it. They get to see who buys it. They see the amount of money spent on it. They get to appreciate truly that their work is appreciated in that way. And with that, for you guys, you get to download the track, you get to listen to it on the platform if you want, and all the other hassles that we usually have to deal with. If I made a mistake on a certain track, like whether it was naming it or I forgot something in the song, all I gotta do is make those changes and then re-upload it, not the entire album, and then it will automatically update for everybody. So, and it'll let you know too. It'll give you a notification like, oh, this album was updated, and you know, you'll have something there or whatnot. So if I decide to drop some bonus records on this version, you guys will literally be able to benefit from that, especially if you already paid for it. You know, regardless, like it's just a better situation. So I'm gonna start moving towards that and making sure that I'm consistent in making and releasing stuff on there, and just kind of getting the word out a little bit more, right? And if anything, right, because some people are still stubborn, they'll be like, you know, let me know when it's on Spotify, and listen, I will release a snippet on Spotify if anything, right? And lead everybody to the full album on Bandcamp. Like, I feel like that's fair. If you're gonna pay me a quarter worth of what I feel like I am worth for each song, the album, whatever, I'm gonna put a quarter worth of that album up there. Like, that's the only thing that makes sense to me. Like, why are we allowing them to choose what our stuff streams for and what they pay us? That made no sense. Why were there not like artists in the building when they started thinking about the prices for streaming and stuff like that? You really have to start thinking about that. And it kind of dilutes music in general. It dilutes the work that we put into it. And I mean, it's bad for us, but think about the industry artists, right? Why do you think they had felt like they had to fake their streams and stuff like that to make it seem like it got a lot more? Like, I'm kind of done with that game. I don't want to have to feel like we need to pay for anything to fake. No, like, no, it the numbers game should equate into how many people are actually interested in your project. How many people actually like your song? You can see it, right? You can literally see every person who specifically listened to or bought a specific song, and then you can kind of base what you should do in terms of videos and things like that off that. But yeah, that's something that we want to make sure that we rectify. All right, so let me go ahead and get into, hold on, because we got some of the ones on our narrow side as well that we'll be taking care of. In between that, I still am going to, you know, I said I was going to play the first 3 out of the free line, so I'm going to keep my promise here. Kester, you are up second, and then I'll throw the third one in, and then we'll get into those narrow submissions as well. Hold on. Hold up.
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay, so Kester, this is Spurt with Sum It Up. Sum It Up. Hold on. Okay. Did I load it up already? And why do I have this here? Okay, close that. What is just trying to make sure I loaded it right. Apparently it disappeared, man. Are you kidding me? Here, throw this to the side. What up, what up? Happy Friday. And good match for sure, man. Listen, we'll see what's up, man. I'm gonna try to kill that thing. Where did you go? There we go. I don't know how that happened. All right. Sum it up featuring question mark. I don't know if that means it's an open verse or what.
Run up, make me a bag and I run up. Niggas be dressed, but I know. Yeah, run up, make me a bag and I run up. Niggas be dressed, but I know. Yeah, run up, run up. I think a nigga don't eat the fuck with me, bitch.
Welcome back, Kaya.
Keep it shit, roll up in the bed, wanna roll like a roll up a spliff. I did it a lunch break. Used to have a good day, it was splendid. Fuck up a nigga shit, yes, I think.
Gotta send it to my email or my Nero.
I admit it, no, I admit it.
Is that a little baby? What are we? I know how I feel about this part right here.
I'm here back and run up. Niggas be dressed, but I know. Yeah, run up. Bring me a bag and I run up. Niggas be dressed, but I know. Yeah, run up.
You having fun with everybody, you don't know what the hell they better do, but you know what, like every thinking more than you. Had a lunch and you didn't even know what you can think about this right here. You just put you put feature in question mark. I mean, we're still wondering what that section was, so I agree with the question mark.
All of the people, they don't even know what they gonna do, but they know.
So I feel like this one has some potential, right? You know what I'm saying? The bulk of the track is more at the, first half of the song where we can hear everything. And then that second half feels more like ad-libs than an actual verse. And you run the risk of a lot of things when you do stuff like that, right? Because people often talk about like mumble rap, right? What is essentially mumble rap? Or what do we describe it as? It's when we cannot really understand what the artist is saying in many sections of their song, and it doesn't seem like they care either, right? And so they'll deliver it in a certain way where maybe they're coming in and out of the verse, maybe they're actually on something, right? Because there has been a time where someone admitted that and say, yep, you're right, like I actually took some perks before going into and recording the track. And then so like what you hear is that as soon as it activated, the vocals go out. There's a playfulness to it. Like again, we don't mind playfulness. We just want you to put a full performance on the track that you have, right? If anybody, basically I'll put it like this, right? I've heard a lot of records from you on the show, and it's an honor for me to be able to hear any of you guys when you send in. I appreciate you guys so much, because to hear the amount of different styles out there and what you guys are able to work with, it does inspire you to want to try to be more creative yourself or whatnot. But with that, when I hear the best records of you, and I said, like, I'll let you know if you take a step backwards in certain things. If I've heard better songs, things that like I feel can truly represent the best of you to the fullest, I always want you to still live up to that standard. Because if you're not, you're going downhill. And if somebody decides to just go to your records and then press shuffle, if it ends up being one of those songs that are just okay, again, it's not the best representation of you. We get that all of us may have
a certain record or another that may be a album filler or something, but at a certain point you have to start thinking, why would I even remotely make an album filler anymore? Like, if I know what a good record feels and sounds like, I need to basically make, you know, as many records as I can that are hopefully good, and then only show people those. And half of what we do as a review show is helping you guys figure those out. And I hope that, like, when maybe you come across them and it's one of those where you go, all right, well, let me take this and see how I can get it to a better level. You know what I'm saying? Didn't have too much wrong with that first half, but let me go back in and see real quick or whatnot, because that second one just threw me off. So that's like where the chorus is.
Had a good day, it was splendid. Fuck up the shit, yes, I feel like a menace. I apologize to him, I admit it, no, I meant it.
Yeah, see, and then that's where it starts dying out. That's where it starts dying out, because you're like, what's happening there, right? But before that, you can hear what you're saying. There's a vibe there. We see what you're trying to do. It's still a different kind of record from what I've heard from you, right? What I used to like say about you were that you had probably one of the most interesting beat selections out of a lot of people who listen to the show. Like you, here's Johnny, who else can I say in terms of like interesting, that would be often different. This is not necessarily different, so it doesn't fall in those same lines. It feels more like a song that I've heard from other artists in that genre before. So I'll just like leave it at that or whatnot. In full, the record is 2 minutes, but I mean, what good is a 2-minute record if the rest of that 2 minute is almost like wasting our time, you know, more or less. So hopefully there's a good revamping that can go on in there and fix things up a little bit. But you give me your thoughts, man. Say question marks, my school friend and stuff like that. Is that his actual like rap name? Like does he release stuff under the 3 question marks? Let him know. Like, I mean, you gotta push him. You have to push. And you can tell me right now, like, whether or not he just got in there and freestyled it or whatever was going on right there. But like, we have to push the artists that we are remotely gonna get on songs with to be dope. Otherwise, what's gonna happen is, okay, you send that song, or if I'm just listening to that song off the stream myself, I stop it after you leave. That's basically where my mind goes, because the second half doesn't do a good enough job. And so if you can remotely feel that at all, speak up. Let them know, like, yo, there's another way we can come at this. Why don't we get down and try to see if we can write in there. So you said he's not an artist, so there was no name for the credit or whatnot. I mean, I guess that makes a little bit more sense, but like, why? Then why put your non-artist friend in that position? And like, let's showcase them to the people, but then not really, because they're not, you know, gonna do enough. Like, have them do your ad libs or something, right? Ad libs within and in between your verse or something like that probably would be a little bit better. Otherwise, work with them a little bit more. And get them more comfortable in that artist mode. I think we're all not artists until we decide to for real be one. And I do want to see an improvement happen with him, and even more. Hold on, let me see something. Okay, yeah, I was trying to make sure and remind myself of that chorus I came back as well. But that's what I could say. Would you say unknown? You said I have a video with the beat. I didn't upload the video on my vocals, but I will submit the video through email. And so that's what's up. And let me see. question marks, you know what I'm saying? And again, I keep asking you as well about the joint that I'm featured on, because I don't know nothing about it, what we're supposed to do with it and stuff. And I've been wanting to play it more for people and throw it at the beginning of the show or whatnot, but I don't want to do it until we're, you know, close to where you want it to be, right? Like, I still always end up saying that it doesn't feel like your verse is done yet, and it just kind of ends before the chorus comes back in. You know, there's definitely more. Like, what I almost ended up doing was bringing the chorus in right after your verse ends, but I was like, nah, it still feels like there's like 2 more bars or something like that there. And so that it's close right now, so you can play it whenever and stuff. But it's not, I don't have the version where anything else was done other than what we had. So I still got to be able to see what's up with that. Let me see. What do you say? You said it sounded like what I think unseasoned, uncooked chicken. Gotta finish it and actually say something, man. Yeah. And then what do you say? Yeah, don't bird. Why hit that like button? Let us know. Let us know what you don't think. All right. So one more. Let me get one more out the total free line right quick. Big Dizzy, you are lucky. It is you. All right. So we got Big Dizzy, and then we're gonna head up on to the fee submissions and go from there. Let's see. Also, Big Dizzy is able to draw and do, I don't know if I want to say animations, but he can draw pretty well to where, like, he can do comic books, he can do album cover art and stuff like that. And so he is looking for you know, some commissions right now. Whatnot. I think always send that link. Always send that link with your submission, so that way we can promote that more thoroughly and people can actually see that work or whatnot. We did show it on stream like the last time, and I thought he had pretty good work. You know what I'm saying? Even for the characters that, like, you know, and you want to get in there. So it's on his newest revision episode. Thank you for the like, cuz
Welcome to your doom. I see the writing on the wall. Who run it? From the stars right now, I'm on one. Who run it? Going off is like graffiti. Who run it? I understand.
3-6 Mafia sound.
Who run it? I see the writing on the wall. This art from the stars. Right now I'm on one, but bitch I be going off. It's like graffiti. Just the word of the city. I understand completely. That's why I get busy. Nobody do this shit like Dizzy. All you hear is crickets and they just whistling Dixie while I'm out here trying to get it. Getting this paper is a mission like Thunder and Mifflin, Scarlet Witching, but they don't see the vision. I'm punching my ticket and flapjack flipping for that pancake. Stepping up in the game like a stairway. Best in me, nah nigga, that's a dead case. Shoot it out 1v1, yeah, that's the fair way. I don't need my clique, cause I never been a bitch. Ran the streets by myself, it was like I took a trip. Put your head on my shelf, if that's supposed to be a diss. Keep pleading for help, that's something you never get. Who run it? 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 Big Dizzy. 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 Bitch, I do. Red bandana like Ryu, but I'm not a killer bee. I'm a wasp when I fly through. LOD forever, I never leave my crew. Nigga go to Sub-Zero to know when I slide through. We gon' ball like Caillou, the winners on the side, boo. Niggas pull up, hit the food quicker than the drive-through. Goddamn, tryna have a blast like Iron Man. Repulsive beam, make it hotter than the frying pan. Damn, that's why I got so many fans. And I love them all like my fucking right hand. I go hard as I can. I'm always on 10. I'm outside every day, but I stay going there. They better tell them about Dizzy busy, I'm a menace with this pen. Like Dennis the Menace, I'm menace to the end. I get money, so I'm never in the pinch. Really a bad guy, but got more heart than the Grinch at the end. Who run it? 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 Big Dizzy. 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 Bitch, I do. 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 Bitch, I do. I do. I do. Bitch, I do.
We got here asking other questions, and there's a lot of time when you have a lot of console. You blast a lot of weapons, and there's a lot of people thinking who don't know if they should ever make a decision. All right, man. Listen, let's go ahead and hit the button right here. Let me also get my TikTok live and the thing. So 3-6 Mafia influence, man, but that's something that I think he has been on a little bit more lately. You know, if you heard enough of you know any artist stuff, you'll sort of see some of the lanes that they have resided in, right? What's the normal? What is the different, you know, tip that they may have been on? And for him, it's been a little bit of this every so often, where he goes into a 3-6 Mafia kind of inspired style a little bit or whatnot. I never really asked if 3-6 were in your, you know, top in that way, and if there is an influence in there that does drive that force. And it's funny because I've always loved 3-6, and I don't have a song paying homage to them like by any means, and that's wild, you know, to me. You have way more of those than I do, and so I do appreciate it in that right. Like, I guess my mind goes to, if you were signed under their camp, right? Would I look at that as something dope? And at least with the records that I've heard in that lane, like, there definitely is something there. I appreciate you just showing how many different records that you can hop on in terms of the type of beat, right? Madison's song will still forever be and remain one of my favorite verses and just songs from you, by how you handled it. Dead still never, you know, leaves my mind. And then the one, I gotta remember the name for the one that I said could have been a part of the Bad Boys 2, you know, soundtrack or whatnot. But that one was important because it was you finally going to the studio and getting in there and doing something like that. This one is 2 minutes and 42 seconds. What do you guys feel about it so far?
Who run it? From the stars right now, I'm on one. Who run it? Going off is like a who run it? Who run it?
Hold on, y'all. All right, let me see. All right, so let's go ahead and head into the submissions that we have. We have a few on our narrow right now. And look, so like if you send through the narrow, right, you are able to see at least a little bit of a line on that end or whatnot. The email you cannot. But the email, but it does prompt you to send the 5 with it or whatnot. In the email, again, we'll just have to remind you guys that unless we are in that free line, specifically because the will told us to go there, or in 1 minute mode, like when it hits 1 o'clock a.m. or something, you do have to put in the $5 submission fee. It'll guarantee that you get on the line, but then also it'll guarantee that you are on our giveaway wheel. And every $25 that we earn allows us to spin each wheel and give you guys the opportunity to win a prize or whatnot. And on those wheels, we have free skips, free beats, free mixes and masters, free interviews on the show. We have the different amounts of skips. So if you're someone who wants your whole album played, we have those. We have the EP, you know, sort of packages or whatnot. And you know, just everything that you've wanted from the show, we have those available. With these 3 that we have so far, I think we'll be at 15. So 2 more fee submissions and or a skip will pretty much put us in that first giveaway tier. And I said that I was going to spin the wheel once for the person that activates each wheel, and then a second time for one of the random names on the wheel, and then we'll let both of you guys sort of like get in there. So we'll see where we get and how we do it. I know we have 5 right now with the let me make sure I play it. We got 10 crimes with Think I'm Crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and load that up and then put your name on the wheel. Ladies and gentlemen, what the heck are you gonna do? But I'm all in your car. Sounds like hella old school. Let me see.
Looked out my window, what do I see? Nothing for me. Go to the river and cleanse my soul. Go to the river and cleanse my soul. Set me on fire, let the hellfire go. Set me on fire, let the hellfire go. I run to the front, yeah, stay to the back. Yeah, that's a fact. Give me all the treasure and give me the gold. Give me all the treasure and give me the gold. Lighten up my life and lighten my soul. Yeah, yeah, yo. Everybody thinks I'm crazy. So crazy. I'm the only normal one in the room. Only normal one in the room. Everybody thinks I'm crazy. So crazy. I'm the only normal one in the room. I'm the only normal one in the room. Clickety-clack-clack, I'm on the fast track. I'm a crazy man who never looks back. I'm with the sound. I can get
yeah, I see you.
down. I'm above ground. A padded wall and a padded cell. I get my look from a wishing well. Get in the sunshine, stay in the light. Get in the sunshine, stay in the light. The darkness goes away when you know you're right. You know you're right. Yeah, yeah, yo. Everybody thinks I'm crazy. So crazy. I'm the only normal one in the room. Only normal one in the room. Everybody thinks I'm crazy. So crazy. I'm the only normal one in the room. Only normal one in the room. Crazy little drug now, that's what I got now. Crazy little drug now. Crazy little drug now. Only normal one in the room. Crazy little drug now, that's what I got now. Crazy little drug now. Ooh, crazy little drug now. Everybody thinks I'm crazy. I'm the only normal one in the room. Only normal one in the room.
Didn't expect that one to end right there, man. I was driving down the street in my head, just on the road. Everybody crazy. All right, now I always forget, right? Because we get into this conversation a lot, right? You have that voice that is very distinct and ironically very similar to the artist that sings the song Salisbury Hill. Like, I'm mad at myself that this many damn freaking times I keep forgetting who that artist was, but hold on real quick. And then I want you guys to take the time. Was it Peter Gabriel? I think it might be Peter Gabriel, right? And if it is Peter Gabriel who sung the song Salisbury Hill, get a device, go look up that song, listen to, just about 15 seconds or so of the artist singing, and you'll hear almost a very similar kind of like voice signature there. So for me, whenever I listen to certain songs from Teen Crimes, it sort of hits that same like wheelhouse, and it's like listening to unreleased songs, from him. It's very different. I think when it first started, it almost sounded like a certain kind of like old school-esque piece of production, and then it started forming a little bit more shape as it went on. But you have that voice that just allows you to sing with a form of originality in different genres, right? He said that is one hell of a song. But how do you guys feel like when it ended for you guys? Did it feel like it was a little bit premature? Should there be a little bit more in there? Like, I always want to remind you guys that like the conversation about making shorter songs, I feel like only applies to rap, and when it applies to rap, it's only when the artist is boring, repetitive, and not saying anything. Those are the only songs that we really want to be shorter. But if you are a singer, if you are in rock, heavy metal, folk, country, like R&B, like your whole thing is spending time with people, letting them see and feel the emotion of the song, and being able to shape something truly out of nothing. And you are most likely to perform your songs with an actual live instrument than any other artists. Like rap, like you really have to push the rappers to do that kind of stuff and to know how dope that it is for them to do it. And for so far, everyone who has done it has been better for it. I do not like Trippie Redd at all, but I watched his Tiny Desk. That should tell you something about how important that those things are. I respect him a little bit more now because of that. I definitely respected T-Pain when he did it because, again, he didn't use auto-tune. He went up there, he played the piano himself, still had live instruments and everything, like playing behind when he's, come on, man. Like, what more do we need to see that it's something that definitely can be worth it? So hopefully it's that. And you said your voice is a live instrument. That is true. But the song or the instrumental is not. So if we're going up there with that, there's always going to be this very slight amount of, wishful thinking. What more could we have done? You said it needed an obligata, you know what I'm saying? And you said I wanted more. That's what's up. Let me just make sure we got that. And heads up. So I'm gonna let you guys know what's going on right quick or whatnot. And you said I don't know what the wheel. I don't know what because you always would bounce out before we would do them. Now you get to be a part of it for the first time. So we'll let you guys know what is happening, man. Okay, so first off, as I said, anybody who puts in the submission fee with their record will get on our giveaway wheel. And if you skip the line, it's the same thing. So if you skip the line to get more than one of your records played in the back-to-back, or you put in the submission fee or submit via Arnero, we'll make sure to put your name on the giveaway wheel. Now, part number 2, that giveaway wheel allows you to win free beats, free mixes and masters, free skips from the show, free interviews, free, free. it's a lot of stuff that we give out to make sure that the artists are, you know, appreciated and so. And we used to only do it for those who wrote out with us, and only if we hit 100. Now we do it if we earn 25, you know, minimum. And then 25, 50, 75, 100, we'll do different wills. So you put in, E-Burks put in a takeover skip. So we'll get 6 songs back to back from him in a little bit. But that also means that he basically got us over, 2 of the tiers. We're literally going to spin the wheel for the 25 and maybe the 50. I gotta see because he basically his 50 basically puts it at the 50. So we're definitely gonna spend that 25 and they need 50. So we'll see what you guys get. Just try to be calm and whatnot. And I did say we were gonna do another thing as well, where you would get first dibs if you are someone who activates either of the wheels. I will let you be one of those first spins. So sit tight. I got you. I got your skip and songs locked in. I just want to make sure that I am still taking care of the things that we have in order from the ones that we had on Nero. So we have K Wiley and then Freshness Fresh up right like in the next 2 songs. After that, we're basically gonna load up E-Burks. But I'm going to get the wheel ready as well so that we can do that, because we have 2 wheels that we got to go through. So just give me a second. I already put your name on there and saved it. Let me see. Give me a second. Thank you for the likes, my friend. Thank you for the likes, my friend. Everybody, thank you for the likes, my friend. No, don't do that. Don't do that at all. Y'all just gonna copy me like K Wiley with Red Wine freestyle. Let's see what you got.
Feeling fine.
What do you say? 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 4 signature tempos. Not bad.
Still might need a glass of wine. Take my fucking time. Roll up to your bitch's crib, have you on that ice. Iced out of your mind, try to get it right. The kid came back and killed it, now you realize I'm fine.
No, we do.
Having fun on my own, on my time in my doom place. In my attic on my own, what's a new place? I'm still recording, got a feature and a new take. People get confused what that means, I need a news break. Break the scene, let them know the kid been there before. Like I've been showing that I know how to throw the bars and keep my tactics up, cause I'm throwing calisthenics daily. Rapping for my mental, it helps me clear my thoughts, and so I keep on doing it every day that it's simple. And I move like I might be just fine on the outside, but really I'm breaking down on the inside. My mind's been losing time, it's about to revive. Cause I'm real live, and I'm real live. With my voice, my talent, my rhyme. You think I lost my mind, but I'm outside on times. You don't wanna thrive, the kid gonna find a vibe. I'm a hustler at my heart, and you know I want to ride or die with my loyalty. It's my hardest problem. I seek too much from people, it's obvious. But I'm out here repping myself in my genre. People getting mad as fuck saying your sound fake or like Eminem, I'm on them. Gaslight, I could do the same thing you do, but I don't, so I stay me. And yes, I think that this is true. I need to stop and realize that this guy done lost my mind. That means me, the guy I see in the mirror that I'm looking at every night. You know the wild ones, people find him, son. That's me on the side of the street. You don't wanna fuck with him, cause he's a crazy man. You don't know if he's got a gun, and I probably wouldn't, but that's still not your number one problem, son. It's me, my brain, my mental station, my location. I pick it up and put it down for people to restate it, cause this is my pain and my music, and my greatest accomplishment is that I'm still here doing the same thing that y'all hate on. That's a famous phrase from somebody famous. Well, not yet, but one day maybe. Don't wanna be a stand in my own cases, so I'm laying the laces like a pig's skin on a waist. Weekend with the friends, but having fun, so we did it anyways. I just need to find the time to drink my wine, and feel like I'm alright and not outside my mind, and watch these lines blur while my mind goes hazy as I sip on wine. Like I said, red wine. Ooh, red rum is better. Sometimes anyways. Cause alcohol can't solve everything.
Cause alcohol. Oh man. What you guys think about that? 1 to 10, you know, feedback is welcome. Not bad. So I think you got on there and did a really good job or whatnot, right? 3 minutes and 10 seconds, right? And I always want to let y'all know when we don't even feel it, right? At least I didn't feel it, right? Some people, if they ain't feeling what you doing, the energy, the cadence, like how you rap to it, they're looking at their watch, like how long is this song until we can get to the next one, and vice versa. I like the production. I know someone like a Fresh and As Fresh would appreciate that as well. Anytime we get into a vibe that, as you know, like some you could just roll up, light an incense, you know, too, and vibe out. You know, you allow people to feel the music a little bit better too. And even though it's an instrumental, right? So it's a beat, right? But we hear the elements in it, even if it's a sample of a guitar or a piano and stuff. It's very easy for you to, if you ever learn how to play the piano or get somebody else to play it, you can then go do those live for any show. And you want to do that kind of stuff. If you ever have the choice, if you have options on the table, and like if you truly want to, like, trust me, test the theory out. Have about 1 to 3 ways that you may perform your songs at a venue, right? I challenge somebody to do this. If you know you're gonna have people coming to a show, have a sheet that is outside as they are coming in. And before they get in the door, so basically that'll just have a multiple choice of which way they would rather have you perform your songs, and put instrumental, put the record itself with my vocals and stuff on it, or a live band. I guarantee you every single person is going to choose a live band because it's an experience. It's something you don't always get to see. And if you can do it right, if everybody's, you know, in sync and they know your song, like, it's something that just feels a lot better. It's more professional. Like, if we're basically saying, oh, I paid to go see this artist, like, that's what's gonna make us feel like we got our money's worth, truly. And so I always like to think about y'all records hopefully being performed in that way, if anything. What are some things that you potentially what about that? Those right there. What you doing? Yeah, you finish your water before you open another one until it had. Let's see. But not bad. What are some other things? Should I play sax, clarinet, percussion, keys, trombone? See, and that's what I'm saying. Take advantage of that. Like, actually get on the record and like add some of those elements if you can. Like, I'm telling you. And then everything that you're able to say that you did, you're gonna look that much doper to anyone that you're talking to. Because we can't just all of a sudden play the piano, all of a sudden play the guitar. Like, it's something that you do have to learn. Such is why, like, whenever we get into the conversations of AI and then they utilize AI to try to come up with those clarinet or saxophone parts and stuff, like, we're not as impressed because we know that AI can do that. We don't know the talent of different human beings, and when you can find that, or if you are that, you bring a value that nobody else can bring unless they can bring it. And like I'm telling you, like, you can try to compare an AI record to a record with real artists like we'll win every time because the talent is there, not just somebody doing it with their mouth and then turning that into a instrument. And I think that matters. All right, real quick before we get into the takeover,
I think they watching us.
Night Owls, Freshness Fresh and myself.
But they ain't touching us. I think they watching us. Let the stars in the sky get you up. They got me shining with ease. But they ain't touching us. I got my hand on the throttle like a rocket. I'm just shooting the breeze. That ain't fly enough. Cause I'm live from the bottom. They got their eyes on my bottle of weed. You won't get high as us. I'm like a fly in the sun. You feel me coming cause I'm planting the seed. I am back in the cabin like the captain of your stereo. Black like the kings that never fit in their scenarios. Fitted like some sheets on the bed down in Mexico. Locked in like a roster trying to figure out where Mary go. Cause I got my raw papers. I gotta get high. Fill it with a little reefer as we float through the sky. We ain't never coming down, but haters do lie. But they ain't never touching us, so why the hell do they try? To the day that I die, give you all these funky raps, it's gonna keep you alive. See through my eyes, is where my mental resides. Open up your mind and let these words inside. Cause I know that you're tired, and I know that they admire the drive that it takes just to try to survive. It's a hard pill to swallow, that's what they try and deny. Slay riding up and down these streets like Santa stay high. And why? I think they watching us. Let the stars in the sky get you up. They got me shining with ease. But they ain't touching us. I got my hand on the throttle like a rocket. I'm just shooting the breeze. That ain't fly enough. Cause I'm live from the bottom. They got their eyes on my bottle of weed. You won't get high as us. I'm like a flower in the sun. You feel me coming cause I'm planting the seed.
Yo, I think they watching us. Cameras and the birds keep a view of the populace. Everything's a drone and there's aliens popping up. UAPs trying to mess with the crops and stuff. Stress me out. We in the circus, but forget these clowns. It took forever for them to release the Epstein files. You wanna be the king, homie? That's a hefty crown. You at the Diddy party screaming, nigga, let me down. This rapping shit, I'll be doing it to the day I die and come back as somebody using an AI version of me and puts my verse on a beat. But I personally think I'm worse as a cheap knockoff Urkel geek. Y'all all nerds of the week, finna get jumped till you turn all purple and pink. Before I use it, I'll get Cosby to serve you a drink. Either I'm crazy or there's somebody under the sink. What you think, Fresh?
I think they watching us. Let the stars in the sky get you up. They got me shining with ease. But they ain't touching us. I got my hand on the throttle like a rocket. I'm just shooting the breeze. That ain't fly enough. Cause I'm live from the bottom. They got their eyes on my bottle of weed. You won't get high as us. I'm like a flower in the sun. You feel me coming cause I'm planting these seed. I think they watching us. But they ain't touching us.
I should've did that too.
But that ain't fly enough. You won't get high as us. I think they watching us. Somebody's watching me. But they ain't touching us. Don't got no privacy.
Man, Freshness Fresh is always good with the choruses that he gets. His concepts, his vibes. For me, it's often an honor to get in and just to really be able to mess around with the records that he has because of the vibes that are included and just, you know, what he does. He's good at the layering of choruses, the harmonization, you know what I'm saying, within there. And figuring out what you should do to the given beat that you have. You know, that one I believe was also dropped on 420 as well, is out now, so go check that out. For me, I just always love trying to adapt to you know, what you said, and this was probably the first record that I was able to speak on anything current, so being like the Epstein files and stuff like that. So it was fun. It was fun to just get in there and you know, wait, that the drones, the you know, just the alien. Like there's so many things that happen throughout life, and it's good. You know what I'm saying? What up, Golf? Welcome back. Friday, you know what I'm saying? It's Friday. You ain't got no job. You ain't got shit to do. But yeah, so shout out, man. And you know, I know, like, for us, the features that we have, it won't stop, you know, there. Like I appreciate that each year, or anytime you have something that at times are like 420 centric or within that hip hop realm, you know, if you hear me on it, you know, reach out. And it's an honor to be able to get on. Only thing that I would probably add more, I could still go back in and do, is like at that end part, like I keep hearing, right? And I always tell you guys to do that. If you ever hear something, never hesitate to go back in, you know, make some changes. Like you can always re-release things and do those new versions. Kanye does it all the time. And even more, we were talking about Bandcamp a little bit earlier, how it's probably the best platform to truly release your music on, where if someone does want to support, like, they can. And you could price your album for $1, and the person buying it can choose to pay more. If they like, hell nah, why would you price it for $1? Let me put, you know, and then they can go 16, 20, 50. They can put $1,000 for the price if they have it and want to do that for you. And it's something I think we all kind of need to move to, but there's a lot of ease of use within it. So for example, right, if he released this on Bandcamp as well, and if it's a part of an album, especially, like, it's nothing to add that other version or replace it with that, and automatically it goes there with that. But my thought is to add at the end a little bit of an echo, you know what I'm saying? Think they watching, you know what I'm saying? I may do that, and if I do, I'll send you that version as well. That's sort of like a last little minute sort of thing, but we appreciate it. All right, now hold on, moment of truth. We got the takeover skip we're gonna hit from E Burks right now.
Whether done in the dead or day in the dead, if you're not in your bed, then it's off with your head. And the land of the dead, or return of the dead, or gone with the wind. Wait, what's wrong with my head? Whether dawn of the dead or day of the dead, if you're not in your bed, then it's off with your head. And the land of the dead, or return of the dead, or gone with the wind. Wait, what's wrong with my head?
All right, so I'm trying to see how we're gonna do this, right? Give me a second. I gotta go to the first add everything to the wheel. No, wait, come on, bruh. Okay, well, I can go up to the earned amount up there. That's what I was trying to do first, so I could update this to 65, right? And then we got to spin 2 wheels. So what we'll do, I'm gonna let E-Berg spin the 51 when we get to that, right? So let me take his name. You don't have to be one of the wheels spins on the first one, but this one we will spin. We'll spin for the other names on it, and then you automatically go to the 50. Everybody know what's up, man. I don't know what the hell I'm about to say, but you know you stuck, and the post it, your post it, your post it, your post it, your. All right, let's see. Is it gonna be 10 Crimes or K Wiley? It's very close, very close. It looks like we have K Wiley. All right, so K Wiley, you get to spin the first. Hold on, let me save this first. You get to spin the first wheel. Let me go to that. That's the $25 one, and then We go here. Will he win a 1-song skip, an off and offline skip, a VIP skip, a pay it forward skip, an insta skip, or a skipping clip, which allows you to give your thing recorded and reacted to? Man, I gotta get the thing on this, not this purple splodge. Bah. All right, so this is for. Okay, Wiley, you got the on and offline skip or whatnot, right? And so what you do is you can basically submit to the show while we're live and use your skip that way. You can also use it if we're not live and you still need a review that bad or whatnot. If you want me to make a video and then send it to you, we'll do that. Now for E. Burks, we go to this wheel, right? We go to E. Burks and this or whatnot. Again, E. Burks, I don't think you understand what's going on yet or whatnot. You're in this line. Now on this wheel that you're on, you could possibly win a 3-song back-to-back, 2-song back-to-back, 4-song back-to-back, the 6-song takeover. So you'll win it right back in your pocket, the one that you just sent in. So all of the above are basically on this one. The bigger numbers and stuff like that. So if you end up winning one right in your back, you basically got, got something worth. And then of course we're gonna play your 6 right now. And I'm always up for a song, but there's a submission fee for it or whatnot, whether you send to the Narrow or you send to our email. I don't just take the request from the chat like that. All right, so this is a 3-song back-to-back skip, 3-song back-to-back right in your pocket or whatnot. And then of course we're gonna take care of your takeover in just a second.
Back up on my bullshit, trapped under the attic. I tried to think I've grown, but then I'm still in the magic. I tried to race a car, then crash, flew in the traffic, started acting like a fool, like Zach Galifianakis. Now see, I don't know what the hell's happening.
Anyways, all right, so let me start this. And everybody's name does remain on the wheel. If it doesn't land on yours in that, just know each tier we basically spin the wheel again. So if it's 75, we get to 100, we get to 125, 150. We'll always respin the wheel. And for as many of y'all names that are still on there, you'll have that chance to win that. And the only way to guarantee that you specifically will get the certain wheel spin is by making sure that you activate it. So we were at 15, right, in terms of just the standard submissions to the show, and then E. Burks put in a takeover skip. So that basically pushed us over the 25 and the 50. And so he was able to activate that first one for everybody else. And also the one that he was able to get onto as well. So if we get to closer to 75, you guys can help push that over, and then you'll be that spin. We'll always make sure that we spin again for someone else on that as well. So yeah, you have 3 in the pocket. This is the first of 6 songs from E. Burks in his 6-song back-to-back takeover submission or skip.
Yeah.
It's called Smooth Beat.
Yeah, I'd hit it, let me clean my sneaks first. Cause that pussy boring like a Dave East verse. Feel the wave, Crystal Lake feet first. It cures general malaise, you may leave Earth. Listen to me now, you need research. You always did, that's an unknown. Kicking Morse code off of one phone's touch tone. Yeah,
You addicted to indignance, can't float for long. Monism's intrinsic. Shit, why be different? I'm indifferent. You can sit and listen to these guys lie about religion, or chill in your kitchen, fulfilling the victim. But I gotta get him, chasing down and behead him. He can't make no moves, lest I let him. My conception's immaculate, like Jesus of Nazareth. Don't get on no battle shit, just keep it pragmatic, bitch.
Funky, funky rhyme with a funky style. I got a funky, funky rhyme with a funky style. Got a funky, funky rhyme with a funky style. Got a funky, funky rhyme with a funky style.
I see no need to exaggerate or explain that I'm violent. It's simply my mind is as sharp as refined diamonds. My folks never see defeat. Tricky on my alliance, and we sacrifice the weak quickly as pious Mayans. The monsters inside of me suggest that you don't try us. Impact your chick's cat, launch up inside her. Plus then I spin back like a Hydron Collider. Dial 2 1s and 1 9. My mind is fire, keep tools like I'm MacGyver. They said your man's nice, pussy, that guy's a liar. Hey yo, I spit crack, I write on top stove. Your man's trying to get clean from Oxy, he don't wash clothes. Your mom's known for eating wieners like Costco. I mean, this bitch been a slut, how can you not know? If your man's so street, I'ma stomp potholes. Yeah, I drip cheese like a nacho. Yeah. Plus I'm sick as a gato. I smoke too much. Death by puff like Pac though. I see spinach like Game Boy. Kick it, Liu Kang boy. I'm GANGSTA boy. You know I don't play boy. It get wicked today boy. You'd rather see Kris Jenner in Playboy. The only difference is the dumb and artistic genius is what light we in and how they see us. Am I being facetious or does that add up? Do I suffer from karma or bad luck? Anyway, I'm getting bored putting these whores on my vision board. Hit the liquor store and see what's in store.
Funky style, got a funky, funky rhyme with a funky style. Got a funky, funky rhyme with a funky style. Got a funky rhyme with a funky style.
You say I'm offbeat, my concept is abstract. To manifest wealth, but the law don't attract that. Got me some smack packs, sold them for fat stacks. Ran in a rat rack, went to jail and that's that. Nah, I got backpack, fat chicks and fat backs. Carry it all on my shoulders like a backpack. I love this song, there's something for everyone. Measure my mind in metrics of megatons. Hey, we pushing dope, now it's Fetty season. Charged with possession, trying to exercise my demons.
Hey, we make sure I put each song also in the chat. I'll put the links in the YouTube chat, and then I'll try to go over here to the TikTok as well and put it in. If you guys rock with it, man, go show them some support. Get in the comments. Tell them Dorky sent you. Straight hip hop. You already know me, man. I will always show that love to the core. When it comes to hip hop, but especially that underground, that boom bap, like I will never get tired of it. I don't care what you guys say or everybody's different. Everybody's different. If anything ever feels like it's dated or something like that, you know, that's you. But for me, I look at things very differently. I see like there's a heartbeat to hip hop itself, right? And it's always needed to keep the right artists, the right just creativity coming at your record. The elements of the culture still need to be there in someone, you know, whether it is Kendrick or J. Cole or Slaughterhouse or Griselda or you know what I'm saying, any Immortal Technique. Like we have a lot of dope artists that we've come across and throughout the history of it. And for me, anytime I hear someone new that is still able to hop into those lanes, like I'm proud that it's not another artist who's basically succumbed to the industry music and immediately just going into type beats and type records and you know, like we've heard almost everything at this point. So at this time, you guys have to put a lot more into yourselves to be completely yourselves. Don't get influenced by a Drake and Future or whoever it might be that just gets you to go in some whole other lane, because you're not building your fan base. You're pushing them back into theirs when you do that, right? Something like this, right? I love because it just makes you want to go in with that same, you know, lyricism or whatnot. I'd love to be in the studio when you come up with some of these songs. I have no idea what your process is. I do know from time to time you will get in there and have more of a punch-in method. So I'm assuming there are times where you might, like, you know, get drunk and, you know, think of each line. There's still going to be, you know, something dope. They'll still have that aspect of punching in, and there's this part of me that is always going to go into the reminding artists to perform their songs as much as possible, even if it's just for an actual live performance, right? If we don't get it on the record, the live performance will suffice. But that's the thing that we do worry about, is that end result of whether they can do it. Now, we've talked to him about it. He already knows and said that he definitely can perform, you know, everything live. And you know, that's something we'll be looking forward to. I absolutely love this beat as well. I know Fresh, if he was still in the building, he'd rock with that, like, vibes, anything with that saxophone, you know, trumpets and things like that. Who can get tired of that? Just imagine a tiny desk from this artist within that context. I think that would be, like, dope as hell. And, you know, hold on, let me make sure that we can jump into the second one. Let's see what your second one is right now, which is, and again, this is E. Burks, The Scribe. If y'all trying to find them on all platforms, potentially.
He just keeps saying crazy
and this is
shit. And when you find,
this is a music video, so we can load this up like that. This is what's called Judo, and we'll jump into to video mode. Just give me a second. Give y'all thoughts on each one, and if there are any that you would like a more official video to, in terms of the ones that he's mainly done, like a lyric video or something like that. You know, again, speak up. You guys, whoever remotely feels what we do, like, you guys are the ones that we have to cater to get out there. What up, Israel Dove? Welcome. And you send a skip as well. All right, you should be in the skip lineup. We'll take care of you after this takeover. Don Caban was freaking good. And yeah, Don Caban, stick around as well, because I still have to make sure that your verse is on beat for the song that we have as well. And you know, and then E. Burks is always drinking when he watches the show. I asked him, what is he drinking? He said Heineken. So, you know, yeah, if y'all got something to light it up, drink on it, let us know. Hold on.
Yo, check, non-change with the face palm. Vince Vaughn's been in space lost with his face gone. Still a race cause and a faint yawn. It's his baseball. Stay chill or remain calm.
What up, Chris?
Take pills every day. Nah, I don't take pills.
he just keeps saying crazy shit. And when you finally think he's done, it gets worse.
You don't know the state bobbing in, was popping and dropping in, cooling like a goblin. Who the fuck you bothering? Metal like I'm soldering. My mental is sovereign. You dumber than a hominid. Pussy, I promise this. You don't want a problem, bitch. Open you like honestness. A junkie with jaundicedness. Funky as the Amishes. I'm broken like promises. Light up the scammer, bitch. I'm toasted like Thomas's. This type of heat can't be measured with thermometers. This the type of beat change the level in barometers. I live on YouTube, taking shit from the commenters. Bitch, it's all good though. As above, so below. Got cash, showed your soul. This is how the holy roll. Show your ass in public, bitch. Welcome to the pony show. Take your little corny flow and suck it out a glory hole. I've been sunning rappers, then deny him on the Maury show. And I live like a god, so fuck how the story's told. Hey, yo, you shouldn't rap. Just rap up all that whack shit. Till I'm 22, I'm a fanatic with a fat dick. You a simp, I'm a troll. I bought your bitch some chapstick. A pimp on parole. Not in theory, but in practice. I wouldn't stick your bitch. Had more pricks than a cactus. That moan sounded real, boy. Sure this bitch an actress.
actress. I was eating acetabs, talking to the visions about all these bad decisions that ultimately led to prison. Facing all these demons, it was obviously addiction, but I'm not really sorry, cause honestly I miss it. You can tell the demons that I'm sorry, they can visit. I'm cordy, I'm a critic, I'm retarded, I'm a misfit. Pardon me on this shit, had a party and I missed it. Hitting on your princess, and I give the bitch the business. Had her on her knees, I lay trees like it's Christmas. She's sick without the dick, you could say she addicted. From another realm, some see me as sadistic, and you only meet me if both your fucking slit. Told you I'm the shit, like what the fuck is this shit? I'm eating like a picnic, so you can suck my Disnick. I'm rolling with the pipe, boy, and we ain't got no skateboard. Take yours. So white trash that I ate for. Guess I'm kinda flashy, but your bitch here thought I'd take yours. Guess you didn't hear me, I just fuck them, I don't date whores. Yeah.
Don't leave. No, I wanted that one to keep going. You son of a bitch. All right, what do you guys think about that? Give your overall thoughts. 1 to 10. That felt like it ended too quick. It was only 2 minutes. We'll talk about it. So, when it comes to time on a record, we say this a lot as well. Some of you guys believe that it's better to make short form content and short records somewhere around like 1 minute and 22 minutes and stuff, potentially for the replay value, or you thinking that people have like short attention spans or whatever. I'll always try my best to remind you guys that it's not about us, it's about you. If you can keep our attention the whole time, you can make a 10-minute record and we're not going to complain. So if you have the energy, if you have the personality, if you're actually rapping and getting some bars in, and if you segue into different elements in the right way. And for some people, it's really about the beat also building with what the artist is rapping about. So you could keep the same drums, change the sample, keep the same sample, change the drums. You can do so many things to the beat that will allow you to go further. And know that even say if you made this record somewhere around 3 or 4 minutes, right, you still would be able to use and make a video that is something more akin to the short form content. You still can, you know, well, let me do the first verse, you know, and then we'll make the content out of that. And if you want, then you can do the second, then the third, or whatever it might be. It's your choice. And also your job to just make sure that you get us through something. Now, for those who don't care for the artist, of course, they're going to welcome a shorter record from you because they don't want to hear you in the first place. But, like, I'd rather look at things like a challenge to want to see if I can get people to a further length. And I'll listen to them if they ever say, it feels like it just drags on too long, then I'll either take that as a challenge too, and I'll be like, all right, well, let me try to see what I can do to maximize and get a little bit more out of that. But at least in my eyes, this didn't feel like it was something that needed to end just so quick where it was. It felt like it was just getting started, and we were gonna have another verse in there at the very least. And you know, hopefully it is something. The video was fun and interesting, you know what I'm saying? Had it looking like you were over there doing an interview with No Jumper. And like the only like kind of dead giveaway was like the line in between the table kind of thing, right? If it wasn't for that line in the middle of the table, if somehow you were able to line things up to where it did look like you were there, like that would have been dope. But I get the gist. I get the you know, what you were trying to do, and it kind of worked in that. And yeah, let me see. Yeah, we're gonna you got a whole thing. So what can I request a song? You can either get to my Nero or send it to my email. We only accept independent artists, producers, and bands. There is a $5 fee to submit, but it does get you on our giveaway wheel. and guarantee that you will be played. If you want to be played faster or get more than one of your records played in a back-to-back fashion, we have the skip line as well, both of which get you on our giveaway wheels, so you can potentially win free beats, free mixes and masters, free skips, and more. You know, just let us know what you guys have. What'd you say? It was just drunk fun with the green screen? Well, it worked. It worked to me. Hold on, let me put that one. I'll put that last one in the chat again. Over to the TikTok side. Let me go ahead and get y'all. That's the second one. All right. Shout out to everybody if you can tap it in. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to everybody locked in with us, man. Hope you guys are safe out there and enjoying yourselves. And again, right now, shoot, I should hold on. Get down. Motherfucker, get down. For the super mega ultras, by the way, I'm gonna start bringing you guys on screen if y'all want. That's like the 12 song, that's the full album, like skip basically. This one is called Get Down.
Prepare for stormy weather, whatever, get your almanac. I'm on attack, these bombs intact, ignite like Mahabharata. You should ask your father's father. I don't rock no fucking Prada, I just rock it fucking proper. And I probably say it hotter. My medulla oblongata on some Herculean shit. That's some Super Saiyan shit. I got a speech impediment. Pussy, I be spraying shit. Used to run the dope game. Find out that it's pay to win. This game we in is changing when people turn their neighbors in for selling chocolate petals. The courts, they enable them. My bad for the tangent. But like Pluto, I planned it. I bought smack like a tantric. Trap crack like ceramic. Bag smack from the Spanish. Tap that if it's tannish. I apologize for semantics. I ain't trying to lose you. If 2 + 2 is 2, how do we see who is who? Who's to choose between enemies and poor kids in newer shoes? If it's some shit I spit, then it's something I wit. It goes something like this. Motherfucker, get down. Don't get comfy in this bitch, cause if I come hit a lick, I'm taking everything. Motherfucker, get down. If it's some shit I spit, then it's something I wit. It goes something like this. Motherfucker, get down. Don't get comfy in this bitch, cause if I come hit a lick, I'm taking everything. Motherfucker, get down. Dudes confused, enemies with friends. With few reviews for thumbs up. What's trendy, dumb stuff? Got you thinking this fuck's tough, but he ain't a thug. Sold this bitch like Linda the Plug. What you want about? Now you wanna talk it out? Sitting in a haunted house. The secrets of the universe, straight from Stephen Hawking's mouth. What you come to figure out is nothing is without a doubt. I bring knowledge from ancients, Palladian spaceships, Atlantean races. Bitch, voodoo's the basics. It's all hard facts whenever the gods clap. Ancient artifacts had the stars mapped. I'm back to the future. I'm Marty McFly. They put a contract on my life. I sit and watch the ink dry. The next time they come for me, we'll get to see pigs fly. If it's some shit I spit, it's something I writ. It goes something like this, motherfucker, get down. Cause if I come in a lick, I'm taking everything, motherfucker, get down. Then it's something I writ. Motherfucker, get down. Everything, motherfucker, get down.
Right back at it. A lot of people think you need to go somewhere to write Rhapsody.
I didn't hear her say you were trash at all. I heard her say she didn't like the lyrics on one of the songs. And then let me see. So I feel it. I just that was it. I didn't hear her say you were trash at all. See, here's the thing, right? We have to give review show etiquette for a second, right? When you go to a review show, it's a little bit like a game, right? The game for you should be how many people can I get to actually fuck with my shit? Which records are the ones that get the most, we'll look at it like points, right? What records get the highest score? And for those that might not like something that you put out, it now should be a challenge for you to find the record that they do like that is the exact place that everyone needs to go to, as opposed to feeling like someone's hating on whatever it is we're doing. Sometimes they like how you rap, they like your voice, they like the mix that you have, they like the beat selection, but they just don't like what you're talking about. Like my mom my mom probably wouldn't like your stuff either. Like she's just not that type of she doesn't listen to Eminem, she doesn't listen to like the darker side of hip-hop, or those that are, you know, like are in that lane or whatnot. I mean, she listens to gospel and you know, some of the classics from artists out there, Sade. Like she's just a different type of listener. So we have to respect those out there that just may like different things and look at it like a dope challenge. Just say bet. You know, for me, since my first review, and it wasn't on my show, obviously, because why would I review myself? Since my first review show, the very first thing that I remember hearing from people were like, one person said, my ears are bleeding and I want to stick a pencil in my ear, right? And then 5 weeks later, that same person posts a clip of them listening to my song in the car, and basically the other one had came and said that the same song that I sent that first time is their favorite now. You know what I'm saying? Like, things can change over time when people get to know you more as an artist and they're more comfortable with it, but they have to find that one record that they love first. And it's always a challenge. We never know what record that is. That's why it's fun to, like, you know, pull out a bunch of the different records that we have. Sometimes it may be that throwback you have. It may be something brand new that you do in a different lane. Like, who knows what it is? But we always come back to making sure that you don't take it personal when someone does not have the same music taste as you. We're lucky if another person does feel and appreciate this stuff as much as we do, right? Like, we know our talent, we know what we can do, but I learned the hard way that, like, we can't force people to like our stuff, and when they don't, it shouldn't be looked at as like they're hating on us. When you are only hating on someone when you hate that they get love for what they have, right? Like, that is a true hater. When you hate that they got more than you, they're doing this, they're doing that, they can't do what, you know, they just are getting more attention than what you have. That is the true definition of a hater. But when you don't like a piece of art or a movie or a song, like, we all have different tastes. I can tell you, right, whoever's in your top 10 or top 5 right now, if we have the same artist, I guarantee we have 2 different favorite songs that are our top 3. You know what I'm saying? Every single artist that we like, there's at least a song or so that we just don't put up there, because we just like certain stuff. We all have different tastes, so don't take it personal. She's dope, you're dope. You guys are in 2 completely different lanes, to be honest, and it would be interesting to hear the both of you do a record, but know that I value every single one of y'all opinion, right? So if you never heard of me and I popped up on some show and you were in the chat and you just didn't like the lyrics, you didn't like the beat, whatever, like, I look at it as a challenge, but also it's art. Every 2 people are gonna have to have something different to say about that one painting right there. Some guy's gonna go, it's just a bunch of spots, and then another person's gonna go, I love the dexterity and the clarity of the emotion that's actually in the darkness of the, you know what I'm saying? And they will be able to explain in details, man. You know, where we go. But I had to get in there. I think, yeah, we're at 4. The one we had just gone to, hold on, what is this? Who thou call thy? Hold on, let me go back so I can see what it took us to. Get Down was the last one. Let me see. Okay, so we're on number 4 right now. Yeah, but for all artists, no matter what show you go, because there are some shows that are just, my whole thing is I'm gonna tear into you. I don't give a shit about your music. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna feel like I'm making a diss record right now after I get off of this freaking show. You know what I mean? They will make you feel like you done wasted your time, your money. They humiliated you in front of everybody. Like, don't get me wrong, we got a Dorky Don't Play That button, but we still review the whole thing and we tell you why we hit that. And we try to encourage you to get better if those are the situations, man.
It's simple, man.
Got another visual to this one.
I hope I just live long enough to explain my verses, man. Just,
we appreciate all y'all, man.
Give me a lethal beat, I do damage. While these little freaks are suspect like moon landings. Who's planning? Stash cash for rainy days. My aim today is try to drink the pain away. Cause everyone I know seems insane today. Anyway, back to the essence. Hey, fuck today, that's just depressing. Immaculate lessons, these didactic impressions. Showing you emotion, reactive perception. Passive aggressive, that shit is deceptive. It also means nothing's real, that shit is impressive. Your mind has a method, it's open, suggestive. Dopamine, neurotoxin, serotonin. Kick a universe of thoughts when they in motion. Take an early day, black out twice. 3 days later and I'm back like Christ. Yo, anyway, it's back to the essence. Every time I get ahead, it pulls me back to the present. Curse or a blessing. Who could decide? Would I be better off with you by my side? Like anyway, it's back to the essence. Every time I get ahead, it pulls me back to the present. Curse or a blessing. Who could decide? Would I be better off with you by my side? I think they on to me, taking my autonomy, pointing out what's wrong with me, pointing out what's wrong to me. These meat puppets, motherfucker, it ain't hard to see. Pardon me, motherfucker, you ain't hard to me. Hate to be so vain, I'm just chilling in the artery. They calling me insane, a victim of philosophy. Shit, let me explain. I am what you are not to be. They trying to see me killed for pondering free will. Hopeless alcoholic, but I'm ill as disease still. I don't record a lot, bitch, so you can compete still. Even though I
Is
said
that
I
still
did
you?
forever in the business. Existential metaphysics got me shitting on the critics. My shit is disgusting, but also distinguished. People be
Why
like,
you sound different on there?
Like I'm British, forever gonna spit it, and I heard you into fitness.
Oh, that's what I was wondering. I was like, wait, is that still him or? Like it. Listen, big freaking salute. Hold on, let me hit that right there.
Be sure to send your music and beats over to ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com.
All right, so Eberg subscribe with Moon Landings. Decent mix on this one as well. Whatnot. You give us 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Do we even have to go into the conversation of song length? Like, we'll let you have this one for now. But bars are on point or whatnot, and it seemed like. I mean, I never know if you have a feature unless you say you have a feature, right? So my mind was going to like his voice changed, and in that kind of mindset. And it went, and if anything, and he said rewind it or whatnot. Let me see. We might as well just go back to the.
It's simple, man.
See, so it was him, and he changed his voice. Cause this is
back to the essence. Hey, fuck today, that's just depressing. Immaculate lessons, these didactic impressions. Free will, hopeless alcoholic, but I'm ill as disease still. I don't record a lot, bitch, so you can compete still.
Listen. I say that because we haven't heard you in that style and that like energy before. Right? I would assume that like the first the first half of energy is your record energy, right?
While these little freaks are suspect like moon landings. Who's planning? Stash cash for rainy days. My aim today, try to drink the pain away.
That's what we get on the record. And then if you're performing and you feel that crowd kind of situation, right, where you got everybody, you know, there, they saying the words with you in the crowd and everything, you feeling the
motherfucker, you ain't hard to me. Hate to be so vain. I'm just chilling in the artery. They call me insane. A victim of
that is the freaking difference, you guys, man. I've always said that. I've always said, like, some artists will come at a record, man. Like, you don't understand. Some artists will come at a record like they just woke up. Like, they literally just woke up. They barely want to be on the side. They performing in their sleep and someone put a mic up to their mouth. And I'll tell them, like, you want to give people, like, let people know what the performance energy is going to be like. Unless the beat requires you to have that just ever so chill vibe, get in there and have some energy, you know, within your record, or have an element of you starting off at like a low place, right? Like where you're just like laying down and rapping the verse, and then eventually by the end of the video you're running, and then you have the high energy and stuff. There's always ways to build into those. And I feel like, again, this one caught us off guard because it was but yeah, man, I appreciate what you done did in here and being able to show that side, man. Like, shoot, man, if the beat requires it, that's when I'm going to say it, you know. And you could have still been in that first half the whole time. I would have been fine. That was a nice little switch up or whatnot. And yeah, we definitely gotta make a posse cut. E-Burks, what is the best way to contact you? If I hit you via email, will you respond? You know what I'm saying? If we have a beat and such and whatnot, right? Everybody in the building right now. Everybody in the building. You guys have that hip hop to the core in your voice. What you rap about, what you decide to rap about, and what we hear. You could rap on a trap beat and we would still hear hip hop. You guys have to know when you embody that with the sound. Like, you can just tell you're cut from the cloth. And again, y'all could say some of the influences you guys have in the chat. That'll already put it in perspective, and people will understand. Let me see. We have Move On, and then the last one from him will be Oatmeal. Can't wait to see that. That one's featuring Lost Verses. These visuals are. Yeah. Let people listen. Let people know as well, right? Because you do the videos, I'm assuming, right? So when you are specifically choosing what to use for each video, let people know the choice behind those or whatnot, right? We'll see a lot of anime and things like that. I feel like that helps.
Yeah, liquor kills your liver, that's how I die. Deep inside my mind's eye, I don't connect like Wi-Fi. To myself I lie, so I'm like, why try? Lethal like
y'all. We got Israel Dub up as well with a skip.
But never did I cry. You sweet like a Mai Tai. I speak with the black eye, so even when I'm high, you couldn't see my guy. Fuck, I'm a fly guy. I'd probably die high. I'm a starving artist, but you always full of shit. I think I'm the hardest, and you all look like a bitch. My little brother called me and he told me he got clipped. Told his ass stay strong, and I took another sip. Put some money on his books. He was like, good looks, he gon' hold it down. We not halfway crooks, scared to death, scared to look, cause they shook. Never could they jostle or topple my topography. This new shit mean a lot to me. I do shit like colostomy. I do shit quite properly, connecting like apostrophes. I be kicking prophecy and let you know what not believe. What you see, Socrates? I'm jotting my biography, kicking shit like soccer teams. When I speak with the breeze, I can feel entities entering extremities, fighting these tendencies. Yell out obscenity. Relax. Die with grace. I was in a violent place. Wipe the violence off my face. Defragment my life. Figure what I gotta change. I hate monotony. Being sober's kinda strange. Soldier in the rain. The most poignant of pain. But I'm enjoying the pen. Like pinochle and free weights. I'ma get high till I'm somewhere out in deep space. Fuck it, why lie? I forget how weed tastes.
And never forget. Listen, there are freaking things that I will never regret. And then lots of time when I don't know what the hell I would do if you were freaking a dude that was wearing a dress. Listen, we're all over here. And there's a lot of things in my mind that I know, like, see all of y'all over here. I don't know what I'm doing. A beat is still playing, so it's lots of freaking things that, like, I'ma keep saying. Let me go back up. Oh, man. You son of a... what do you guys think about that right there? 1 to 10, and our feedback is... First and foremost, man, that one was more upbeat, centric, something freaking dope. I think you got in there, you know, properly, had a good energy, stayed more, you know, in the pocket, and like, you are a unique artist within yourself, right? Because you're someone who can, like you mentioned in one of the other records, that someone mentioned that you rap off beat, right? But I get your style, right? When we're looking at artists and we're trying to figure out whether they are someone that sounds like a novelist or someone that would normally potentially be a comic book artist, but like with the mind or whatnot, right? And so you have a way of sometimes delivering your words where like the punchline and what we get at the end would be in speech bubbles or the like the pow, the, you know what I'm saying? Like you have that kind of animated way of rapping. I feel like when you get to certain beats, they give you more freedom to go into more of those realms. And then when you have something that's, all right, let me get in here and you know, make sure I'm keeping it in the pocket on, you know, flow, you hit it in the most of perfect ways or whatnot. And you know, I mean, again, I know that you can get plenty of songs out of yourself with a, you know, just 2 minutes, right? It's not too much, not too little. But if we ever can, and I think, as we'll always say, just listen to like the people, right? If they ever say they want more or would have wanted more, I think there's always something to be said about just knowing where the crowd, you know, potentially would appreciate you going. And I always want to remind y'all, like, an extended version of any record or the album, nobody's gonna fight you against that. Like, it's giving us our money's worth for those who appreciate it. It's like when the movie directors, they give you the director's cut. They give you it's the Snyder cut of Justice League. I should just start with this next time. It's the Snyder cut of Justice League versus the one that Joss Whedon did, right? Joss Whedon made it more Marvel. He, you know, it's a lot shorter. You know, there are moments, you know, in it, but people didn't really perceive it as the best when it was out, and it just for some people was a letdown, especially because they didn't even give us some of these solo movies before we got that. We barely got Batman, right? We didn't get Batman. We got Man of Steel. Then we got Batman versus Superman. I think we got Wonder Woman, and then that was it. We didn't get Aquaman yet. We didn't get Flash at all. So I feel like that kind of, them rushing, you know, kind of messed up things. But the Snyder Cut is phenomenally better. There are more scenes that kind of pan out, you know, sort of situations and make them feel a lot better. You get to spend more time with certain characters and moments, and you get to see truly what if they let a director do mostly what he wants to do. This is the full entire vision without having to cut things. So the same way where we want those things from them, we also will accept them from you if you guys are willing to step up to the plate and you can put it behind a paywall. I'm gonna keep reminding you about that, because if it's a time and money thing, like I want it to be worth it. And like if your original song is dope, someone's gonna definitely accept that extended version. I know I would. So big salute. Let's go ahead and play what is the last record within the takeover skip, and then we'll continue with the other skips that we do have in the lineup, and we'll put you guys on the wheel as well. This one is called Lost. Oh, Oatmeal. Wait, why did I say featuring that first time? Oatmeal, Lost versus parentheses,
so medicated
fire.
that they'll never make it. They're telling me to just be patient, but you could die from hesitating or ostracized because of a statement that you made while masturbating to some Chinese chick and Jamaican jerking while they naked and hit murder when they fornicating. And I don't know the point I'm making, but you should see the porn they making. God damn, it's more than saying. Holy shit, it's more, but ain't it? Taking horse dick in Uranus. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining, but somebody's gotta say it. I've been making songs and no one play it. That's okay, I hope you hate it, but the flow is so
ran out of breath, huh?
This shit isn't entertainment. Fucked up shit, I hit your brain with two and layman. I explain it like hitting dropped on solid pavement. Bring a gun to my arraignment. Graded like preliminaries, more than my message carries. Straight from the missionary. Shit on rappers, dysentery. Listen, bitch, I'm dysentery. Pussy who thinks he's spitting heavy. You can look me in the dictionary. Picture sitting next to very ill. No chill, and I'll overdose on cold pills. Die and have a cold steel. Cock the 9, I don't feel. Steel cut like oatmeal, but you the one that's listening. Soak it up like dope feel. Soak it up like oatmeal. Shoot a bag and go kill anyone who don't feel what I'm spitting. Politicking like them Christians contradicting.
New album. Finna go and leave and shit. There's a lot of time where like you can feed me beats and I'ma eat the shit. People be like, what the hell is a freaking gun, until they gon' eat the clip. And people also be like, I know that there's things that he would sniff. Nope, I ain't gon' freaking go anywhere. And there's a little time where I am in the house and I ain't scared to freaking like do what freaking you want me to freaking like do, cause freaking you know I'm stupid. You could tell me that you just had to spit. People also know there's a lot of places that you had to sit. Matter of fact, man, you half legit. You don't even know like what you're doing right now, nigga. You have to quit. And I don't even think that you really even like half it is, but this shit is dope, and I like eat perks, and people know that they wanna like likely search, rightly first, right with the likely search. I'm just randomly making words and then see Spike Lee's first in the list and shit. People be like, what the hell is this and shit? I don't know why, but where the fishes went was anywhere freaking but the place where the chicks are. Freaking there's lots of times where they'll talk to your big car, but not you. There's a little time where like you want me to throw a verse on your freaking record and shit, man, I've got you. When it comes to rapping and shit, you know I've got to. And I will always sneeze on these beats and then say I do. And then when you leave freaking, you don't know if you got any shirt, but the two sleeves speaking, you know that Bruce Lee was a cool beat. Matter of fact, you know what, dog? The speaking beat. I didn't know there was gonna be an open verse there at all, but thank you for that. Is that new throwback? Let me see, 2 years ago. My gosh, bro. Bro had an open verse 2 years ago. Shoot, man, if you were even willing to go back into that, that would be something dope. Overall, I like the production, as of course, you know, straight hip-hop to the core of the culture. You know, straight bars all the way through. There was a point where you might have ran out of breath, and you know, can bring your vocals up a little bit more, because again, I've heard good mixes from you on certain other records, and it just needs that special touch. Now that's, of course, if you have the session, it's obviously easier to go in there and do that, but also if you've sat with the song long enough, you should be able to go back in and kind of just re-put that back out there. We want to give people the best versions of us, and again, every new version of your song that you do literally is worth being a almost a different kind of entity or whatnot, right? Look at it like this: the biggest bands in the world, right? It could be a Red Hot Chili Peppers, it could be Nirvana, Coldplay, like whoever you want to think of.
every one of them had what started as like a garage band, someone who recorded their records and performances and everything just like in their garage, and they didn't really have the access to the studios. Then when they got a deal, they eventually had access to the studios and better instruments and better recording and mixing and mastering, and then we were able to hear like really good versions of those songs. We still liked the first version that was, you know, not necessarily the best mix and perform, but then when we were able to hear what they do with everything just like perfect, it just brings that record out even more. And you still love both versions, but you need that version that you could potentially put on radio or when you're thinking about professional platforms and stuff like that, right? Like I have my songs that I essentially use for my intros and stuff.
Dangerous like I'm a mad gorilla. I am sicker than a salmonella filled sandwich dinner, homie. I will kill a beat a man. I'm iller than a caterpillar, chilling, having cigarettes while I dish in a wonderland umbrella. Then a kid within a magic.
Right? But if I was somebody else and I wanted to like use a song of yours, you know what I'm saying, well, for that same kind of intro or whatnot, you know, same visuals, just adding your song, you always want to make sure that the vocals are on point or whatnot, since it's going to be getting that kind of exposure and stuff like that. He said vids will turn it up another notch too. Yep. E-Burks, we just got done listening to a takeover of him. Scripts, check him out for sure. He's again another artist, you know, straight hip hop of the culture. I think you'd rock with or whatnot. And again, big salute. This record was called Oatmeal (parentheses Laws versus 2017) and fire, man. Let me make sure that. Okay, that was, you know what? I'll sub to you from that side too. And let's see. And so I'm trying to see what I'm gonna do. I mean, I could try to figure out I could try to start off with, you know, a lyric video and then go up from there. I'm still trying to see what I want to do, what it's going to be. Fun. All right, let me see. We still got a little bit of a skip line right now. We have Israel Dove coming up next. Let's go ahead and put her on in.
I know diamonds are the things that you wish that you had, but homie, I'm playing old school games where it's all up for grabs. You know me.
Thank you for your patience. Hold on. Okay, let's get that in there. And then
You don't love me.
Oh, we at 75, huh? Hold on.
I tried so
Look at this, spin the wheel again.
and got nowhere fast. You broke my heart. I thought this love would last. I know that you see her, but I fold under the pressure.
You don't love me, girl. You don't love me and you think I'm ugly, girl.
You don't love me
They say that.
the way I love you. Yeah, you don't love me the way I love you.
Yeah, we go through. We got through. We got through. Yeah, we got through. That's right.
You don't love me the way I love you. Yeah, you don't love me the way I love you.
That's the name of the song, and like you know, I don't know if I want to tell you things that no. The Way I Love You by Israel Dove. All right, so shout out to Israel Dove on that. Like, man, like there are a lot of artists who sent to the show that we've been on a bit of a journey, right, with you guys. We've seen the different sides and just the ways that you are able to come at different production and remold yourself into things. And like for a long time, right, like we knew her mainly as a singer, like, so this is still up that alley or whatnot. But I would always say that like she was the closest thing we got to someone who was worthy of being on that like American Idol, The Voice, you know, kind of lineup. Like she's able to get in there with those type of songs. Then eventually she started showing us some of her rap side as well, and how she's able to get in there with the bars and certain elements. And I think with the singing, we also get a lot of different genres within that, because you've had things that have felt closer to a like gospel record, and then things that are on that American Idol kind of circuit, the ballads and stuff. And then this is more of that like dance circuit, right? So you put it in that you could be easily remixed for like a true EDM record, but it also can kind of be in that lane. If a DJ just wants to throw you in with those, you know, it's easy to just like put your thing at that speed that everything else is and throw it in that. There was an amount of time where I did feel like the vocals were just a tad loud, and performance was fine. It wasn't you being a close to the mic thing. It's just just making sure it's at that perfect level or whatnot. And we don't usually have to talk about that most of the time, so I just wanted you to let you know where your thing is at. All right, now we got Don Caban up next as well. Let's go ahead and plop you on in and get you on in here. Also, before I forget, I gotta add Israel Dove and Don Caban to the wheel. Da 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 da. If your mama wasn't in. Oh no, wait, didn't I? So I think I had added E-Bergs, and I got to spin the 51. But then we got to the 75, so I also got to spin that one right now. Hold on. And technically, we can do this 2 times. Let me see. what did I say? Israel Dove. And I put Don Caban. Okay. I reloaded. Hold on. Please hold, please hold, please. So what do we do? No. So what it is Israel Dove, you automatically get to spin this one because you activated the 75. You know what I'm saying? I'll be telling y'all. Hold on, let me take her name off. I still got to spin the wheel for whoever else would be on the wheel too. So, and get over here. Oh my gosh, man, I still got to figure out this chat box. Gotta figure out the chat box, figure out the chat box, figure out the chat box, chat box. Don Caban. Hold on. Don Caban, I don't know if you have, because the email was empty or whatnot. So let me know what that one is for. But you also get to go on to this wheel. So Israel Dove and Don Caban. Hold on. The 75. All right, this is Israel Dove spin. Israel Dove, this is your spin. What are you gonna do again? Israel Dove, look at this spin. You about to get. Hold on. Oh, a Phantom skip. It almost landed on like opening the free line for a few songs or so. That was we would have got there. It said pretzel skip two. It basically is a pretzel skip is like two pay it forward skips, right? It's like you and someone else of your choice being able to get two songs played in between each other's songs. So one from you, one from them. One from you, one from them. Voila. You know, and so let me just send you a confirmation email on that. Again, this was Israel Dove spin. You want a got you a pencil skip. It's like a what are they called? Pay it forward. Two of them. Two songs from you and someone in the chat. Oh. Why you scare me like that, man?
Give him the money.
No, don't give me the money. Give me the money. Give me the money. Do you have a favorite song of mine?
I never watched because I can't find it.
Man, that's cat. That's cat. No, but you know what they sound like. And so you know, you always used to go, Paige and Dr. Mario. You remember that one.
And then you're gonna, and then I feel like someone's gonna like say, why are you supporting him if you don't even know how to, if you don't even watch his video?
Listen, you know. What are you talking about, kid? What are you talking about? Listen, I gotta do an episode where I bring her on. And but we'll. But don't send anything crazy, you schloobies. When I'll just prepare you guys for it that way. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, pretzel skip. It explains it freaking there in your face, so you could just take a screenshot at it. Don't hit me with that Thor's hammer. Mjolnir, and then Don Caban.
Let me bring a chat on if you.
Like I'm wondering. Dun 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 dun. 3 2-song back-to-back skips. You got 3 back-to-back. It's back-to-back, man. Like, jeez. 3 back-to-back skips. Like you guys already know. Hold on, where's the button? So that way you guys know what it is. And
back up on my bullshit, trapped under the attic. I tried to think I'm grown, but then I'm still in the magic. I tried to race a car, then crash, flew into traffic, started acting like a fool, like Zach Galifianakis. Now see, I don't know what the hell's happening. I really like hacking things. I heard from the grapevine, you rappers like Vaseline. You all sound like you like to drink a lot of gasoline, fucking up the game like the Hulk when he's smashing things. Try to spend 5 nights at Freddy's and see if you survive, cause the 5 nights are deadly. A bunch of robots in the night, I'm forgetting that you're gonna be scared like the night's out to get me. Try to spend 5 nights at Freddy's, and if you're still alive by the sunrise you're ready. I know this job's done, but if you like my medley, then you can too survive, so there's no. Then you can too survive, there's no need to get rigged.
Hold on. No. It was 3 2-song back-to-back skips. What the freak was I talking about? Why did I put that one? I hit the wrong one, guys. Come on, man. Y'all gotta keep me on my ish over here, man. Y'all just... Y'all we cool. Happy Friday, by the way.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
I just need you to. Can you please just go?
Is this?
Give me the money. I make weird
That was
music.
ironic.
I got beats, so if you need them, PayPal me. You see me on the playground, just yeah, I'm a dork, but I stay grounded. They call me in cause I stay clowned, you wanna stay grounded.
So that was more fitting too, because she was like, give him the money, right? She was like, give him the money. And then that was the one that he had won. It's always gonna get funny regardless of if they give it the money. It's always gonna get funny. And your mama ain't got no honey. What?
I thought you were gonna say money.
Why would I say rhyme money with money, bro?
No, I thought you were gonna.
I teach you not. Never rhyme the same word with the same word, and never rhyme the same word with the same word unless it means something different the second time. So like, there's a flying bat. There's a flying bat, and then there's a baseball bat, right? And so if you go,
If you know when I'm talking.
like you could say, hey yo, everybody knows that I'm fly like a bat, and listen, you gonna get hit in your eye with a bat. Cause it's 2 different bats. Cause it's 2 different. You gotta figure out a way. Yeah, listen. You got the bat.
Give me the O.
I just broke something right now. I broke my light. I broke my light just for having to take that out. Hello? Oh no. Why would it fall off?
Because, guys, give him the money.
Oh my god.
Because this isn't funny.
Are you
And that one.
are you trying to be a rapper right now?
Give me the money. Because this isn't funny.
You can't keep saying.
Give me the money.
Come on, man. I'm just gonna leave it right there then for now. I'm like all messing up. Shout out to everybody. Happy Friday as we are tapped into that Dorky review show right now. Don Caban. So yeah, you won 3 2-song back-to-back skips. Congratulations. Put that in your pocket and eat some bean and cheese freshly squeezed sandwiches. Be ill. We have you coming up right now with one of the skips that you did win. And again, our next tier is going to be at 100. So if we get there, we will be you know what? We will be you know what?
You know what?
What do you know?
What?
What do you know? What do you know? Are you more excited to see Spider-Man, the next Spider-Man movie, Brand New Day, or Avengers Doomsday?
I don't know what Avengers Doomsday is.
What you live in this house, bro? Like all I do is talk Marvel. Listen. Well, they haven't had a trailer for Doomsday. They haven't had a trailer for Doomsday yet, but even Don Caban says Doomsday. You know what I'm saying? Spider-Man is gonna be dope too, though, because we're gonna have Punisher in it. We're gonna have the Hulk. He's gonna be there.
You're gonna have me.
You're not gonna be in the movie.
I'm gonna be in the movie.
You're not gonna be in the movie.
In 1 second, and then you guys won't.
You're not gonna be.
Yes.
You're not gonna be in the movie, man. She's not gonna be in the movie.
And for 1 second.
Who are you, Mary Jane?
I'm gonna be in the movie.
You're Mary
for
Jane.
1 second.
You're Mary Jane because you have.
Like 1 minute.
Listen.
It can't happen. So you guys better look.
But Doomsday is just gonna be crazy because, my gosh, man, they have to blend all of our Avengers plus X-Men. The original X-Men from the Fox universe. And then the Fantastic Four is gonna be there.
Oh yeah.
See?
Yeah, Fantastic.
You remember seeing that?
But
so
then it said Fantastic.
so X-Men, the Avengers, Fantastic Four, the Thunderbolts, you know what I mean? Like everyone that
Wait,
maybe
comment below what are you gonna think what's gonna happen in the next
which one?
Four.
The next Fantastic Four. Well, they're gonna be in the Avengers is what's gonna happen. So
So you guys gotta see.
I won.
Guys, what do you think is gonna happen? So go in the comments. I don't even know what I'm saying, but you know.
You gotta know what you're saying when you're saying it. You gotta know what you're saying when you're saying it. Go sit down, man. Don Caban. So Don Caban, we're also waiting for your so you won 2 3-song. No, you won 3 2-song back-to-back skips, right? All of those obviously will have to be separated in those emails and stuff. Yeah, you activate them by hashtagging free skip, hashtag free 2-song back to back, 1 of 3, and then 2 of 3 in the next one, and then 3 of 3 in the next one after that. As long as you follow that, you should be fine. And congratulations on that. Plus, we didn't even get the one that you had sent. So the one you sent for the actual skip you paid for. So we still need that. Let us know. This is B Ills.
that doomsday easy. Like you don't even like know if you gon' say it easy.
Pull up to the service, hope it's a closed coffin. Raps like war today, drones bombing. Low profits, hoping they don't vomit. Bunch of snow goblins talking about coke problems. Pull up to the service, hope it's a closed coffin. Raps like war today, drones bombing. Low profits, hoping they don't vomit. Bunch of snow goblins talking about coke problems. AI music so popular, why? Watch the platform transform like Optimus Prime. Need a vodka and lime, maybe a bottle of wine. Cause to them, making their albums just like shopping online. Alright, what's next? Government debt, sudden Tourette's. Customers left playing Russian roulette. Lost a ton of respect watching you mumble your set. Bitch, you could call me ill new, it's the way I summon the dead. Y'all are stuck in the past, just passing the time. Looking like a partially blind Marty McFly. Where's my mobile phone? Got me wanting a Toblerone. I just walked into a store and they thought I was Post Malone. Pull up to the service, hope it's a closed coffin. Raps like war today, drones bombing. Low profits, hoping they don't vomit. Bunch of snow goblins talking about coke problems. Pull up to the service, hope it's a closed coffin. Raps like war today, drones bombing. Low profits, hoping they don't vomit. Bunch of snow goblins talking about coke problems. Y'all ain't seen the vision, I'm Peter Griffin's weed addiction. Bunch of rappers thinking they're fire, I'm heat resistant. Liars, hit them with pliers, go clean the dishes. Better keep your distance, I'll blow up your speaker systems. Got a flow, a beat is a pot of gold. You can see that I'm kinda like butter, I'm on a roll. Make a rapper stutter, I'm known to go bomb a foe. And if I see a cypher jumping in Geronimo, brew dark spells, I'm too unwell. I just walk into the castle and then 2 guards fell. Drop a gravestone, how I break bones in the kitchen. Call it case closed, pay loads, leave them missing. Pull up to the service, hope it's a closed coffin. Raps like war today, drones bombing.
That's right.
Low profits, hoping they don't vomit. Bunch of snow goblins talking about coke problems. Pull up to the service, hope it's a closed coffin. Raps like war today, drones bombing. Low profits, hoping they don't vomit. Bunch of snow goblins talking about coke problems.
Coke problems, matter of fact, you know what? A lot of things that you know I can see I'm gonna solve.
What do you guys think about that? 1 to 10 enough feedback is welcome. Hold on, I'm trying to get the chat on the lower end over there as I scroll through. So give me a segundo. But big salute first and foremost, man. We always talk about the consistency that certain artists have from the show, and when it comes to him, you know, Be Ill, it is always within the bar sector. Like, he is an artist of substance, an artist who always has something to say and stuff like that. You know, this is no different, right? The consistency is important because it gives people something to always look forward to. Hold on, I'm trying to make sure that we can. How far do I get? We'll wait for that. No, wait, go up a little bit and then take this. But yeah, nice concept within there. Dope beat as well. Again, no step backward. For people who don't know, I've always been very adamant to let you guys know if you're still continuing in that right path, or if it feels like you, I might have to move that down a little bit more, because that, if you basically like, what the hell was that, you know, type shit. Everybody is different, but y'all know what it is. Hold on, let me see if I can get this and move this behind. Where's the other chat at? Chat 2.0. So I can move that up here. Should be fine. No, what the freak, bro? Didn't I say it? Oh, you know what? And I was up there. So let me go down. So that might even change where it's at. And then this being here, I'm trying to see if this is, so that's the poll. That's going to be in the way. I have to make sure that the chat is always a little bit above. I'll fix it in a little bit, but yeah, what did you guys think about it? Give your overall thoughts in the chat. You know, it's a more of a hip hop kind of underground sounding beat with a dark piano undertone, but you always know what I say. I look at every instrument that you guys put on your records, and I try to make you think about performing those records live with those elements. You know, just having somebody literally just playing the piano and you rapping, like people. I'm telling you, right? It could just be you, a mic in your hand, pianist right next to you, and they're playing, and then you're just, you know, rapping to the camera or whatnot. That's a piece of content right there. It doesn't have to be a whole big old crowd situation. But here's the difference of what would happen. If you do things with a crowd, they can pay for tickets. They can like actually, you can make it an event. They can pay for tickets. They can be there. They're a part of the production. And that money goes into everything that you needed to pay for as well. In fact, something that I haven't said in a while, and I'm glad that I just randomly thought about it right now, was, you know, if you guys truly grow a fan base, right, that is willing to support you, and even fly out, right? You could do a situation where you find a decent studio, right? And basically what you're gonna do is try to have a situation where you're basically going to work on an album live, right? But you're gonna be basically you're gonna have people pay for the tickets to go to the studio to actually see you make the album. You know what I'm saying? Like from a scratch or whatnot. Like you can even have the songs like already ready to go, and you just haven't recorded them yet. Like if they get to see them performed in that way, like even better. You can put them on songs and stuff like that. But there's a lot of things that you could do with that if people are willing to go and show up, be there, and you know, even if it's not people paying that are your fans, you know, that situation, just having your family in the booth is something that can feed into the energy that you may have on your track. So you know, I'm gonna start refining that thought and trying to remind people that is something that exists or whatnot. Yeah, I was saying, because I know you wanted to save it for later, and I had forgot about that, and I had still, you know what I'm saying, I'd ran it or whatnot. So you will still have a free skip in your pocket when you're ready to use that. Don Caban, I think I got yours. All right. Funny that we were on a little bit as well. I didn't even check the narrow. I'll check it in a second. As soon as it unfreezes. Please unfreeze. No. What? Are you kidding me? So you will not unfreeze? You will never freeze. Let me see. Where are you? Here we go. I'm right back in it. People know that people like to write raps, and it's cool freaking. I know that there's a lot of time where people will run away and they always be saying I like abstinence.
Things done change, so I do what I gotta do. It ain't the same, these dudes is illogical. They rude and they comical, they shrewd and they topical. Not every move's made for TV news and the chronicles. Call it silent money, so you gotta keep it silent, dummy. Nobody would ever know I'm sitting on a pile of money. But there will be hints though, while cats is grandstanding. My cash is advancing, pockets like the Grand Canyon. And even deeper than that, yo, I'ma keep it a stat. You best diversify your funds, son, it's deeper than rap. I ain't gotta extend my hand, but I keep reaching it back. But everybody don't deserve it, life is teaching me that. You only got two choices, I'll explain in a line. You gon' stay stuck in the past or you gon' change with the time. Outshine boys for decades, I got them in my shadow. I'm the cream of the crop and they the bottom of the barrel. The more things change, the more they stay the same. I said the more things change, the more they stay the same. The more things change,
The more things
the more they stay the same. I said the more things change, the more they stay the same. If you don't think that I'm fly, yo, click the link in my bio. It ain't like Pico de Gallo on Cinco de Mayo. Some thinking I lie, yo, I'm a rookie with professional flows. All your hood stories questionable. The rappers pop a lot of junk, but don't be testing me though. I'm all the rage, forget my age, I was destined to blow. And the more things change, the more it's the same. Step up in my face, get yours rearranged. Book me for a feature, I make sure it explains. Ain't no alias, I was born with this name. I'm blackballed, cause them hearing me would've killed your shot. I heard your ghostwriter paid for your billboard spot. Yeah, I'm great, so they hate, but no attention's what I tend to pay ya. Because I'm a player from the Himalaya. Schemes I plotted, get the gab, I got it. Cause as soon as I jot it, my God, it's psychotic. The more things change, the more they stay the same. I said the more things change.
You said the more things change?
The more they stay the same.
Okay, I think I get it.
The more things change.
The more things
The
change.
more they stay the same.
The more they stay the
I said the
same.
more things change.
You said the more things
The
change.
more they stay the same.
The more things change. Yo, the more things change and like the more things just say. The same thing I don't know what the heck but every day. I always want to say that there's a lot of time when people like to skip the line but nobody just like to pay. But I wanna be able to say that every time I was speaking like 8, I would always till and not late. People don't know that there's no way you wouldn't play the freaking song and you know I wouldn't eat a potato if it was the what you guys think about that? Right there. Hold on. What do you record with right now? There are sometimes I hear a good quality from you, and then other times there's something there that still needs that full on polish, almost there, but it could always potentially be whatever you may record with. The distance from the mic, whether you're too close or too far, and the environment that you record in, all of those things literally can change how you're going to sound in or on your record. Like, if you literally think about a closet, and it's that the smaller the closet, that sound is just gonna go more closer, but there's gonna be an almost echo-ish kind of thing there. But also, like, if it's a recording with a lower quality mic or an earbud or something like that, like, most people don't record traditionally in the same way when they have some of those situations, right? You almost in a way lack the like, let me record with the mic stand and like the pop filter and stuff like that kind of situation. Overall though, song was dope. I like the verses the most. The chorus, while catchy, I still feel like it's missing something. I don't know if it's an echo. Like, there are things that I potentially would do with the mix myself, but I would probably also recommend that you add that layer of at least 3 vocals and then to pan the other 2 to the left and right to give it that more surround the sound kind of thing. You can do 1 vocal choruses, because I've done it too, as a matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so this is a mixture. This one right here, just to show you, I played this a little bit earlier. If you haven't heard the new album,
Scripts.
produced by Scripts. Like I did the one.
It's April Fool's, use news, you're gonna lose. Just do what you gonna do, cause you are not a dude. I ain't gonna do what you want me to do, cause you poop on your shoe, me too, but mine's a cooler. It's April Fool's, use news, you're gonna lose. Just do what you gonna do, cause you are not a dude. I ain't gonna do what you want me to do, cause you poop on your shoe, me too, but mine's a cooler.
I'm taking a break now. Just look at my face, I'm running away, I don't wanna get chased now. I wanted to stay, but no one to keep me up out of the race now. I wanted a cake, but look at your she finna get take down. She getting naked, about to spray shit in my face now. I wanna thank her for the hanky pinky shakedown. She doing tricks, and after that she likes to take bows. Her whole head turns around like a fake owl. She got us hanging out at Camp Crystal Lake now. So Jason finna fuck us up, pull the tape out. So much blood, we gon' need 28 towels. I'm so sweaty and my boxers freaking chafe now. This beat is dope, I feel like I should turn the bass down. I feel like I'm on psilocybin on a Greyhound. I've never really been that violent in your face, pal. It's April Fool's, so the villain's wearing capes now.
It's April Fool's, use news, you're gonna lose. Just do what you gonna do, cause you are not a dude. I ain't gonna do what you want me to do, cause you poop on your shoe, me too, but mine's a cooler. It's April Fool's, use news, you're gonna lose. Just do what you gonna do, cause you are not a dude. I ain't gonna do what you want me to do, cause you poop on your shoe, me too, but mine's a cooler.
I did want to check with something, Don Cabana, if you are still in the building, real quick, because I need to make sure that you are on beat or not, because I don't think I got the reference. Hold on. Where is the session at? There we go. Just to make sure that you were on. Hold on now. Where is it?
Country ass nigga for trucking through the snow dunes. Big ass joint puffin', chucking on some cold brews. I damage a batch of youngins ducking from these old dudes. Yeah, amateur tactics ain't fucking with these pro tools.
Like, is that on? Let me know, so I know, you know, if I'm close or whatnot. Cause sometimes, you know, there are those times where we'll be put on the wrong side of the beat or something, or we're like a millisecond off. I'm very anal about that kind of stuff, and wanting and needing things to be exact. Like, if I wrapped it a certain way, I intended it that way. So I just want to make sure that we're on, so there's no mistake made in that realm. But over than that, what's up, y'all? Happy Friday, man.
It's Friday. It's Friday. You ain't got no job, but you ain't got nothing to do.
Anyways, let me see what we have right about here as we proceed to give you what you need. Let me go ahead and double check the. Okay, so we're good on the narrow side and so like that. So we should be able to draw forth. Let me just get on this in, and we're close to hitting the other tier as well. Well, hold on, let me see if what Don Cabron said. He didn't say nothing yet, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. Don Cabron, man, we gotta know. Oh man, what was Fresh had popped up at some point in the show. I don't know if he was there before you, Scripts, or when he essentially got there, but hopefully you know, everything is put on something proper or whatnot. Let's go ahead and jump into playlist mode. And it's Friday, man. What do I want to highlight from the community today? Shoot, 420 just passed, and we really didn't truly get to even play that playlist because I dropped the album and then I took submissions that day. And so for all the artists who
Mescal get smoked out. Even that is snakes like knockout. Chasing paradise like you talk out. King shit, move the all out. Short up, you can roll me out. Never stop working, don't hold me out. Short up, you can roll me out. Never stop working, don't hold me out.
Oh goddamn, my head spin like carousel. Caramel drip, I'm fly like carousel. Parallel park duet without a stern well. Ghost ride flame off top, y'all can hear me now. Got it wrapped tight, crib in a sarcophagus. And my pen potent, reloading the cartridges. Arsonist, flame broil without the teriyaki. Cherry pop, animals around me like I'm Mary Pop. 45 caliber top, filled every date on my fucking calendar up with glass. To be the man in a cup, wanna run it, well you gotta get your stamina up, man.
Mescal get smoked out. Even that is snakes like knockout. Chasing paradise like you talk out. King shit, move the all out. Short up, you can roll me out. Never stop working, don't hold me out. Short up, you can roll me out.
Yeah.
Never stop working, don't hold me out.
Ever since fallopian, flows had coke in them. Dope shit, shoulda had a hit. Cap opium, I've been smoking them. Beef tips, here's a couple gems. If they never fuck with you, you should never fuck with them. Rubberkin, shit don't even write, don't get left again. Drugs are friends, we don't sleep at night. Who gon' tuck you in like a button shirt? Callous go to work, tougher skin, go berserk. Now my shoulder hurt, just from punching them. My chick Ethiopian, she make curry go for din. I'll be in the inners by the time that we both pour the gin. Juice like Snoop, squeezing coupes and Cadillacs. I bruise the cooch, she deep like magic hats. Now where that rabbit at? Here you feed them diamond carrots so they don't get cataracts. Tied my ball and chain to that old battle axe. Married to the game like a beat from Battle Cat. How could I complain? They know me from battle rap.
Mescal get smoked out. Even that is snakes like knockout. Chasing paradise like you talk out. King shit, move the all out. Short up, you can roll me out. Never stop working, don't hold me out. Short up, you can roll me out. Never stop working, don't hold me out. Party Mescal with the shotty poppy. Secada in Zimbabwe, Botswana, smoking grabba with Zaza. The pen is on fire, the lapis is lava. King shit, Selassie, I that Addis Ababa. Celebrate with the Mescal. In fact, instrumental with the West now. Such a blessed child. Baptized in tequila. Reposado with hair like Palo Malo. The roast master in the flow pastor who inhales and smoke faster than most rappers. And futuristic forecasters and post disaster with the skills of Ghost Casper. Highlander, no bystander. Amazing. Night light like camera. Mushrooms make me feel like a nice white grandma. So dope it's in the pile. Alien in America, this ain't Roswell. Hero Roswell. Come on, man. Listen, man. It's a taste buds. Nico is best hair in the biz. Thies, he's incredible. Cap Callus, you already know about him. Rest in peace, Ash Razzle. I love that man. I'll forever love us. We are, mixed by Manny. And, that's how it goes. And that's just colors.
It takes a lot to know what to say, like on a record. We're not like rapping. Man. I love that beat. I love the different personalities that we get on that beat as well, right? I feel like each artist got in there, did their thing. There was not a weak link, period. and that matters because everybody moves everything forward. You know, you never want to feel like, all right, hurry up so we can get back to the chorus and see who else there is, right? You want to enjoy every aspect of where you're at in the same way that you do a roller coaster. You should love every second of a roller coaster that you are on, and because that's what makes you want to go right back in that same line, right? I will never forget, and I love using that analogy because it's a real example. Like Goliath at Six Flags Magic Mountain was like brand new, right? And we stood in that line for almost 6 hours. Like when a brand new roller coaster comes out, like that's how theme parks kind of get, right? It's like 4 hours or stuff. So what I distinctly remembering is right after getting off of that ride, us getting right back in the line, knowing that it was probably gonna take a whole nother 6 hours. That's like 12 hours basically waiting in line for one ride, right? But any song can do that same thing if you do a good job, if that variation of what you have throughout the record is nice. And ultimately, when you listen to a record with 3 different artists, really compare that to when you make one record with 3 verses from you. You want to switch things up each verse in a way where, like, okay, we may not get a different artist, but we got you, and you're going to enact as those different artists. Not changing your voice, but just, you know, there's always a way to come at a certain record and then get in there with a different format for your verse. So it's just really figuring out what those are going to be. But yeah, let us know what you think overall. You know, 1 to 10 on that, and we're gonna continue down that path or whatnot. As I said, right now we're celebrating some of the 420 artists that sent to the show, or at least artists who have made those songs from our community that fit that 420. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta roll one up. Some of these things, you know, you got to get.
I keep a stash, Don Fry, Fig Farm for the sunrise. Drag my knuckles through the Five Guys while I'm reading High Times. I spy, me, myself, and I blow and dank sky high. Royal Tree, I'm getting super high, I'm smoking my tie. Somebody don't have to show me the way to the couch. I've been smoking like a chimney on top of a house. I'm trying to order carry out, I can't figure it out. Smoke them until they burn my fingertips and stomp them out. A half ounce, a whole ounce, nigga smoke that to the face. It ain't all about the looks, I got to see how that tastes. My clothes smell like dank, a cloud of smoke up in my face. Yo, what can I say? I wouldn't have it no other way. I'm just sitting here choking, talking shit while I'm smoking. Weapons grade weed, that shit potent, got me moving in slow motion. I'm just sitting here choking, talking shit while I'm smoking. Weapons grade weed, that shit potent, got me moving in slow motion. I'm just sitting here choking, talking shit while I'm smoking. Weapons grade weed, that shit potent, got me moving in slow motion. I'm just sitting here choking, talking shit while I'm smoking. Weapons grade weed, that shit potent, got me moving in slow motion. I get that for the low, you can call me the weed broker. The smile up on my face, blunts be twisted like the Joker. Extended inside out, looking like a fire poker. My lungs looking like a brisket, fresh up out that smoker. I roll up that Sherbinsky's, that Bossio gelato. And when I'm done with that, you know another Bleezy follow. Who never grew that pineapple to you, I say mahalo. That berry Moscato, I ain't talking about a bottle. That THC design on that Skywalker's unmatched. Every other week I catch myself copping a new batch. I split it, I roll it, light it, chill and relax. Let my body sink, head floating, feeling detached. I'm just sitting here choking, talking shit while I'm smoking. Weapons grade weed, that shit potent, got me moving in slow motion. I'm just sitting here choking, talking shit while I'm smoking. Weapons grade weed, that shit potent, got me moving moving in slow motion. I'm just sitting here choking, talking shit while I'm smoking. Weapons grade weed, that shit potent, got me moving in slow motion. I'm just sitting here choking, talking shit while I'm smoking. Weapons grade weed, that shit potent, got me moving in slow motion. I'm just sitting here choking, talking shit while I'm smoking. Weapons grade weed, that shit potent, got me moving in slow motion. I'm just sitting here choking, talking shit while I'm smoking, Weapons
What are
grade
you
weed.
doing? Jeez Louise. Big salute. Listen. Another one. Again, for the overall feel and the concept of, you know, getting in there, rolling one up, you guys know, like, everyone needs a soundtrack for almost everything out there, right? Something to exercise to, something to you know, roll up on your ops, you know, music, something to approach that baddie with, which I always felt like Mr. Fresh, you know, always resonated with. This one is, you know, that 420, you know, saying lights up music, something that you can vibe to. And he's like in my lane, like, you know, but I've given him, I think, a lot more props in being from the West Coast and actually having that West Coast sound. Like, you know, if I had more of that flair, you know, it would be somewhere in that area. But he finds that perfect, you know, middle ground. You know, there's this part of me that always tries to be, you know, different, while also, you know, maintaining myself artist wise while within. And again, I still feel like he gets in there and does that. Saturday night.
Shit. It's raining outside. Hot, man. It's fucking pouring. Man, we gotta stay inside. It's gonna be boring. Man.
We are still taking
What
submissions
you wanna do?
as well.
Shit, I don't know, man. What you thinking? I mean, I guess we could use our imagination like when we was kids.
All right. What if I had superhuman powers? I was strong like the Hulk or fast as the Flash. What if? Imagine if I had $1 billion, I was richer than T'Challa, Batman, and Iron Man. Cha-ching. Picture me being a Power Ranger. Whenever I sense danger, I was Mighty Morphin time. Maybe I'm just really smoked out, no doubt, but I'm using my imagination. Wonder if I chill with Ninja Turtles, would I get along with them? Cause they chill with a red. If I was a Pokemon trainer, my starter Pokemon would have to be a Snorlax. I choose you. I'm just trying to chill, kick back with Shaggy and Scoop, share some Scooby snacks. Either that or go to heaven, make a track with Nate Dogg, Tupac, Big, and DMX. Can you imagine flying on the back of a dragon, finding a treasure worth having, explore galaxies and planets, anything your mind can think of, the power of a ninja wizard. Maybe I just smoke too much imagination, what will I think of next?
Imagine without electronics, having a good time inside cause it's pouring out, bruh. Goddamn. Imagine having to jump from the couch to the chair without a care cause the floor was lava. Can you make it? Act like I'm a superhero when my imagination is the superpower I got. Just believe. Pretend I'm a mutant from X-Men, I'll remove my glasses and laser you like Cyclops. Pew, pew. Or maybe I'm just too high. Yep. Or maybe I'm a ninja, you finna get hit with kunai. Whatever I wanna do, I make the rules, we always having fun so time flew by. Picture me time traveling like Rick and Morty, putting some pillows and blankets together to build a fort. We had the best time living life in the 90s, just use your imagination and come and find me. Come on.
Can you imagine flying on the back of a dragon, finding a treasure worth having, exploring galaxies and planets, anything your mind can think of, the power of a ninja wizard. Maybe I just smoke too much imagination, what will I think of next?
Man. So that one was sort of a little bit like a half and half, right? Because it is like just the way we think, you know, as a 420 connoisseur of just like, you know, like, as that imagination you know, flows. So making a song about it is even doper, you know. I love artists with good concepts because we can follow that. We can do remixes of it, and you know, if we were on the song as well, if it was a cypher, if it was whatever, we can basically always show what we would do if we were in that record with you. And you know, we love when those concepts can be delved into. I feel like one more verse on there wouldn't have been necessarily a bad thing. And so, you know, hopefully there's an idea for a remix in there, and someone like you has no shortage of these type of records as well. Like the 420, you know, it's often your holiday as well. Like if there were channels out there, and just knowing that if I tuned in, you would be having some kind of event. It's like you, it's Cypress Hill or Be Real and Redman, and you know what I'm saying, and Burner, you know what I'm saying. There's certain people who are very much of it. Afro Man, maybe. It's Afro Man. I was gonna go to school, but then I gotta. Anyways, let's see. We need one more from the 420 playlist so we can throw back into another. There was one. I gotta go manually into it. What's this though?
You're smoking reefers?
Yeah, of course we are. Can't you smell it?
JMFC, smoking that ooh wee. Asking if I'm high, I tell them who me. Brim low, stepping out a cloud of smoke. Walking to the liquor store, grab a cold 4-0 and cigars for the road. Hit the weed, man. Say, folk, I need a whole ounce of that Peter Pan. Red bone beside me and that pussy like strawberry jam. Ass thick as Wonder Bread, now that's a sandwich, man. This reefer got my eyes low, look like I'm Japanese. Get back and kick, you take a hit about this naturally. No runs in mine, cause everything I roll's a masterpiece. Expand my mind to no limit. Master P, just had a long day, grinding, time to roll up. Slept good and woke up, time to roll up. She out the door that she don't know how to roll up. Cause Mary Jane plus my flow equals dope as fuck. And I be faded off the OG, puffin' on that green crack, sleepy off that blue dream, stuck up off the train wreck. I don't know how, but I'm smoking. I don't know how, but I'm smoking. I don't know how, but I'm smoking. I just keep floating. I be faded off the OG, puffin' on that green crack, sleepy off that blue dream, stuck up off that train wreck. I don't know how, but I'm smoking. I don't know how, but I'm smoking. I don't know how, but I'm smoking. I just keep rolling. Tangerine OJ, diesel with a bad bitch. Me and her get higher than the Rastafari gathering. No Bob Marley's birthday, ain't even 420. Never roll skimpies, ran. I'm rolling stimpies. I be chiefing plenty. Smoke enough for a city to catch a contact with me. Keep a handful of Jimmys, a cup full of Henny to sip before I punish the kitty. We sexing all night, smoking headband while getting head. Got my mind right. Yo, we soft, boy. Mine's growing moss, boy. You smoked that Obamacare, this shit right here it costs, boy. That Jack Frost, boy. Smoking Hendrix and sipping Pink Floyd. Get lifted 3 floors, put a beat on and then I destroy. Connects call me the Cabbage Patch Man, cause I steam on sauerkraut. Then the German at a hot dog stand in New York. And fuck the ops cause I don't do poor. Chasing blunts and 40s in the Newport. Nigga, I be faded off the OG, puffin' on that green crack, sleepy off that blue dream, stuck up off the train wreck. I don't know how, but I'm smoking. I don't know how, but I'm smoking. I don't know how, but I'm smoking. I just keep floating. I be faded off the OG, puffin' on that green crack, sleepy off that blue dream, stuck up off that train wreck. I don't know how, but I'm smoking.
I don't know when it decides to.
I don't know how, but I'm smoking. I just keep rolling.
You don't know how you're smoking it when you're smoking it. All right, what do you guys think about that one? And tuning in, feedback is, of course, welcome. A little bit of a vibe. Can I change? I like this background. I want to change this right here. Also, why did I not find my freaking thing, man? I have been waiting forever to try to play freaking Resident Evil on stream. Dang it! And so hopefully I'll be able to do that. I want to be able to find my my Elgato freaking capture thing, man. But yeah, big freaking salute to that as we proceed. What time is it? 7:27. So we are we're still good on time. And happy Friday to everybody freaking tapped in. Hope you guys are having a good day before the weekend. That you count Friday as the weekend itself, more or less. But we're, just taking one day at a time. I'm trying to fix all of my things because my chat isn't showing up. I still have like the YouTube chat over here. So I can go, ciao. Ciao. But I can still get in there. What do you say? This is mainly for your vocal stands. Showcase. Looking at showcase fan for the stream. Then I'll check those streams for you. Let me see. Should I wait for the showcase of what I got recorded? You know what I'm saying, on our site. I'm assuming you were going to pull it up on stream or whatnot. So if you can, please get the stems. You know what I'm saying? Vocals on hold on. Hold on real quick, y'all. Okay. Okay. Let's see what is this? Numbers in my pocket. Numbers in my pocket. Okay. I know what it was.
I know what it was.
Alright, and then back to the vibes. Now, I need to hear something else from Lil Kaya because, this one song that I have heard from her, Never Let Up. It is a great song. She has great vocals. She doesn't sound like someone that needs, a bunch of auto-tune and stuff like that. Yet it's not like a pure singer in the traditional sense, but you'll see. You can feel this though. Let me see if I can troubleshoot the chat thing while I'm doing this.
I've been praying for forever, Lord, please don't let me let up. Let me let up.
When you going through a lot of shit, you just gotta find a way to let all that shit out.
I've been praying for forever, Lord, please don't let me let up. Let me let up.
We just gonna let all that shit out then.
I've been praying for forever, Lord, please don't let me let up. Let me let up. I've been praying for forever, Lord, please don't let me let up. I've been working way too hard for me to really just give up. Every day's a fight to get up. My problems nothing but hiccups. I'm focused, no, I won't slip up. I promise that they won't get us. Got my family on the side of me, enemies trying to ride on me. Catch me if you really working on finding me. Chick took my heart, it was a robbery. I was down, but this defining me. Be 100, you shouldn't have lied to me, but they come and go like the days. But my my nights long. I like to get high, chillin' vibe to the right songs. Alone, no snakes, no pythons. Cuddled up with a stranger, but see she ain't the right one. A rose still blooms even in its darkest moments. The grounds of that war you survived, you better own it. That feeling that you hide, do not let him provoke it. And never repeat it if you cannot quote it. I've been praying for forever, Lord, please don't let me let up. I've been working way too hard for me to really just give up. Every day's a fight to get up. My problems nothing but hiccups. I'm focused, no I won't slip up. I promise that they won't get us. Never let the worst get the best of me. Mama, I can feel you running next to me. I had moments where I was thinking less of me, letting the unimportant start stressing me. Say, but now I finally got the message. I know where I'm finally headed. Glad this pain is finally ending. Been through enough, don't regret it. I just need to relocate. See me a different setting for way too long. Lord, I swear I've been taken for granted. And through this music is how I'ma tell my story. I'm hard with the raps and even harder with the poetry. I let you in on a deeper level. Annoying me, funny how people never return the same loyalty. It's real when they say you gotta put in tears. In that pain, I damn sure put in my time of years. I'm turning heartless, but I'm also running out of fears. Sending this up to my angels, I'm praying that you hear. I need this, I'm at my lowest. I'm praying, fighting, and hoping. For way too long, I've been moping and arguing with my closest. It's happening, I'm about to blow. Told Aubrey, look, you know it's time for us to go. I've been had dreams of all three of us on the road. I've been praying for forever, Lord, please don't let me let up. I've been working way too hard for me to really just give up. Every day's a fight to get up. My problems nothing but hiccups. I'm focused, no I won't slip up. I promise that they won't get us. Got my family on the side of me, enemies trying to ride on me. Catch me if you really working on finding me. Chick took my heart, it was a robbery. I was down, but this defining me. Be a honey, you shouldn't have lied to me. Hey, shouldn't have lied to me, no.
Hey, that pain, that shit.
Shouldn't have lied to me, no.
Man, we gotta see what a live performance of that would be. That would be dope. Something about live performance, just like, you know, those things truly make you feel what the artist is talking about and what they're potentially going through. And so, you know, with every one of us, I think we have to continuously remind ourselves of how important it is to figure out that way. Whether we go to a venue or we just film ourselves performing in anything, you know, you just have to figure out how to get those visuals on the screen or giving them a video that will be coupled with it, and, you know, see how it flows from there, and then everything will be cool. I want to try something or whatnot, because I've been doing everything directly via the directly to YouTube. So I want to try and see if my restream will finally work properly or whatnot. Like, there was a time where it basically just kept going out over and over again, but I assumed it was my ISP more than anything. But I switched over and then just went directly to YouTube. That ended up making me have to drop like Twitch and certain things. But I want to see if I'm able to, because then that would allow me to also bring the chat on this freaking screen back. However, the way that I usually start it will probably be different, so we'll have to see something. So give me a minute. Well, you know, I'm gonna restart it for you guys, but I'll be back, and we'll see what's up. So hold on.
Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep and I'm yawning. Waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie.